You know what? Just every so often, you must put it in your mouth.
Nah. I don't like the taste of plastic in my mouth.
Yeah, who's gonna get that reference?
You know, I wonder. I wonder who would get that reference.
Oh, we'll find out. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday Nitro. In the house right now, we have the two guys from Jersey. My name is Dust Mites.
And this is Tony Schiavone. Anyway, it's Rolling Steel.
What
Hey, guys.
is up, everybody? Two guys from Jersey, episode 2. Never thought there'd be an episode 2, but there is one. So stick it. Let's see what's going on here. We just had a pizza delivered, so we just devoured a nice cheese and green pepper pizza. Shout out to Domino's, and shout out to the local pizza place who couldn't figure out my fucking address. So I tell the little bitch, fuck you, I'm calling Domino's. I don't like the pizza, but at least it gets here.
I have to say, I was proud of you and how you handled that, because did you use the word adjacent?
Yes.
I believe you did.
I did say
so
adjacent.
Dust says we are adjacent to, and I stopped. He's really being nice here. Like, wow, I was impressed.
It's the professionalism, you know, the work ethic came in, and I used adjacent. I don't normally talk like that on the show because everybody knows I'm from the city. I'm from in the ghetto, and you know my fucking, you know, my education isn't that high to say, but you know, I did say adjacent.
I was proud of you because you said adjacent before you. Get the fuck out of here.
And I know this is getting way off track here, and we're trying to do the intro for this fucking show, but fuck it, we're doing what we want to do.
Oh, we did that right.
In this development, every building's like a big building, and they all have numbers and apartments. Well, I'm a small little building. If you notice, I'm a small building. There's only like 4 apartments in my building, and there's a building 43, and there's a building 43A. And I think that's what threw her off, because everything was A. 43A, apartment 503A. So I'm sure she's used to taking the orders, and she's not used to like this complex saying A because it's a local pizza place, you know?
I think after the 9th time you said it, though.
I was trying to explain to her that this little building's adjacent from the bigger building, so it's not 503, it's 503A. And the building is 43A. So it's building 503A, apartment 4. No, let's start this over. Did you hear that part when I said, okay, let's start this over in my nice tone?
I heard that.
Yeah, and then I said, you know what? I'm just going to fucking call Domino's. So how was that pizza?
It was glorious. I liked it. Green peppers.
I'm going to try to do something different than last time because I know I'm so used to you being there. Yo. And I keep looking over at you. If anybody doesn't know, Rolling Steel is in the house with me tonight, like last show, and I'm going to show you guys. He's right over there.
Hey-yo!
So there's a little bit of delay, a little bit of echo, and I got to try not to look at him, but we're going to make this happen like last time. So, wow, what the fuck are we going to do? I know this was kind of last minute.
So that's always the best way. So last weekend was an amazing weekend, right?
Okay. Hey, do me a favor. See that big lamp that's right around your fucking neck? Just move it out of shot a little bit.
Hold on here.
Move it out of frame. There you go.
All righty. That better?
Turn on your heart light. Let it shine.
My arc reactors work.
Go. All right.
I am Iron Man.
I know you are. Shout out to Tony Stark. He's in the house.
Yeah.
All right. Continue on. I hope everybody's ready for this bullshit that's going on tonight. And I'm only on beer 4, so it's going to ramp up from here, people.
Well, it's good to know that people want to punish themselves by tuning in for this. You know, we're sorry Plastic Fanatics is not here and that you have to endure us. But, you know, I guess it could be worse.
It's a new show. It's called Liquid Fanatics.
Liquid Fanatics. I like that. I see what you did there. Hey!
You know, I try.
I'm a king. I want cabbage. Of cabbage.
Cabbage and Kings coming out next week. We're all over the place, man. We're like a bad rash. Nathan Haskell's new album is dropping next week, people.
What do you think he's doing right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
I don't know with him. No. He's in LA. He's living that lifestyle. Is that some sort of sporting event bar?
It's SummerSlam this weekend. Somehow he's in Brooklyn.
No, where's SummerSlam this year?
SummerSlam's in Brooklyn. Yeah, man.
Oh, we're doing that at the fucking, what the fuck's it called?
At the Barclays Center.
Wow. You know what? You take me out of Brooklyn for 20 years, I forget or don't know what the fuck's going on over there.
Yeah, man. Nice. Oh, I heard that twice. I like it.
Yeah, you like that?
That was nice.
Yeah. Shout out to fucking Google and their fucking, delay, but so yeah,
So
we're
last weekend,
already. All right, let's tone it down a little bit. Let's take a breath. I know everybody's probably going nuts out there. Let's take a breath. And let's talk NJCC last weekend.
I loved it, man. It was just fantastic. Get to see everybody again.
Return.
I tried to schedule this quadruple bypass for a different day so that I could make it to this one. That was good. That was good.
You say you went. You have to get another one after the last one.
Yeah. Shout out to the cardiac unit in Morristown. Thanks, guys. Missed you. Maybe next time. But it was cool.
Mr. Steele, we left something in there. We got to go back in and get it.
Yeah, it jabs me in the ribs every so often. It's like a utensil. But anyway, I loved last weekend. I had a great time. It was the first time they went 2 days. So that was kind of unique. A lot of people were asking what it was like now that it was 2 days. I personally think it should have been 1 day, and it would have been dope if it were Saturday instead of the Sunday, my opinion.
You think so? See,
I think it's good.
I'm agree with you. I think it should have been a one-day event, but I think they need to keep it on Sunday because everybody's so used to that. That show's been going on for, over a decade, I think, from what Tom was saying. So they're so used to that Sunday event that they should just keep it, going on a Sunday. Saturday kind of throws a wrench into monkey works. A lot of people do their family shit on Saturday, do whatever, and then, all right, babe, I'm going to go to the show on Sunday. You get what I'm, for adults.
I got you. I got you on that. But as a dad with 2 kids, Sunday is the day that, we do stuff that they need for school. You go and visit grandma,
Saturday?
you do all that stuff. It's not Saturday. It's
so what the hell you
Sunday.
guys do on a Saturday, you family people?
Try to keep my my daughters from killing each other, from making me crazy. Make sure this one's got this for school. It's got that homework done. That one's got to go to practice. This one has to go to work.
Can't do that
stuff like that. And then Sunday is more of the actual family activity that doesn't involve screaming, yelling, and objects being thrown at each other.
See, the way I would say, like, Saturday would be the day that you guys go out and do shit, and then Sunday would be the pick up the slack day and get everything situated. Hey, we're just chilling out here, get your homework done, do this, blah, blah, blah. The screaming and yelling and throwing things at your kid day.
No, I would say that usually.
I don't have kids, so, I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Well, you can borrow mine.
It's okay. I got 2 cats. I'm good.
They said say hello to Uncle Dust, by the way. So
awesome. You could tell them the reason why I look so young is because I don't have any kids. So,
well, you got Wookie and Ori.
I mean, throw fucking that works on the floor. I'm happy. I don't think you could do that at your house.
This is true. This is very true.
All right, back on NJCC.
Yeah, man. I have to say, just give love and a shout out to Heat Sunday Heat. Love that dude, man. That dude is like totally positive. I wake up in the morning, I'm scrolling through feeds and whatnot, and I always see his fist bump, and it warms the arc reactor, So I was happy I got to meet him. I got to meet G Money. That was awesome. Got to spend some time with him, and then he went and picked up. Forgive me because it was the first time. Was it Vendetta? He picked somebody.
No. He got E Prime. He got.
Oh, okay, right. I met so many people that I was just flabbergasted. I got to meet Dom, who just was like swooped in every time somebody needed something at the table. That was kind of cool. Got to meet Pinkerton. Experienced the I know the Pinkerton effect in the Pinkerton approach. Excuse me. I don't want to get any trademark violations here.
You KO in the
Pinkerton approach.
You KO in the Pinkerton approach.
Yeah. I got to meet Mr. Pinkerton, which was an honor and a pleasure. And Pinkerton Jr., who's like only 8 inches shorter than he is.
Yeah, word. Wow. I couldn't believe that.
2 biggest people in the place. Him and his son. It's funny.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. And I always forget because we've been doing this so long. I totally forget you guys never chopped it up because I've met him so many times now. I figured somewhere down the line there was some sort of trip down south that you guys kicked it.
No, we were going to, and it's just shit just got hectic a bunch of times. So,
Word.
but now that he's closer to the HQ, we're gonna see more of him. I'm stoked for
Man.
that.
He's not too far away. What was that? About 3 hours away? 4 hours away?
It's
Is it even that far? Maryland that far? I forget
it's
how
like
long it
4.5
take us to go to
hours.
Skullfest. What about 4 hours, right?
Yeah, it was about 4.5 hours between
But we
skits and whatnot.
We did the old we did going from where we are to Cherry Hill where we stayed at the hotel. Then we went to Cherry Hill to Skullfest, because the next day we had to go from Skullfest back to Cherry Hill to do NJCC.
Yes.
So that was a fucking weekend. That was 2 years ago. That was a crazy fucking weekend, man.
I remember that. Didn't Piper died? Roddy Piper died on our way down. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Where were you at when Roddy Piper died?
Yeah. You know what?
That's a question for the chat.
Yeah, right? Roddy Piper was not at Skullfest. I can certify that. Verify that.
Unfortunately, we got the news he wasn't making it, but
yeah. But Nick Bockwinkel showed up, so hey, that was a good thing.
Yeah, man, a lot of
got
good
to see
people
Bob.
this weekend, man.
Yeah.
I
got to see Bobby
again. The Brinks, Harrick and BX, the whole fucking crew, man.
Yep, fuck Jay Ruse was there. That was cool.
Shout out to fuck Jay Ruse.
Ace,
yeah, man. Ace Deuce, the Deuce Milo. We're just gonna sit here and do a fucking rundown. Who was there?
The rundown, yeah. I mean, the whole half of the hall was ROC colors. Mm-hmm. If we had like motorcycles and whatnot, we would have been like the Hell's Angels.
Stop. We don't want to be called a toy gang. Everybody loves to call us a toy gang. And
toy gang. I don't like that.
We're unapproachable. Well, we do look like a bunch of fucking goons.
We're approachable. We're happy. We hug children. We kiss babies. We pet dogs and whatnot. We kissed all the women and made them cry.
And beat up security guards, when we're not, doing that.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I had to feel that, I know it's been a while. Last show we did a big fucking our first selling and having the home base. What'd you think this year? Actually having tables at this place we've been going to for years and selling, having the ROC booth set up with the video and all our merchandise and paraphernalia, and me spreading the word of the rock of the realm. Pretty cool, right? It's kind of overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of love in the air. It was awesome. I mean, it was just energy. Not to sound corny, but there was a lot of energy in the room.
All right, fuck you, Eric. EE Prime said it's because Dust is so cranky, scares everyone off. That's why we're unapproachable. All right,
I do think we scared a lot of the people in Buffalo Wild Wings.
You think so?
Yeah, we had some looks. Some looks.
Well, there's like 50 of us.
Yeah,
and Buffalo Wild Wings is it's very loud. It's very you really can't listen to what people are saying. I couldn't hear what the fuck you were saying. You were sitting across from me.
I know, but I think the fact that we were yelling back and forth and we're we are kind of big and goony looking,
throwing things across the table.
Then Pinkerton stands up and it's like, oh, it's just funny. Yeah, women and children running, Godzilla! Yeah! Mothra! Save us, Jay Ruse! Anyway.
Mothra! All right, we could go forever on that.
There was, on the toy side of things, though, the show was, I don't know, I was kind of disappointed. Like, I thought I was going to see some articulated icons since it's so fucking hard to get. Hey, Floosh, put that shit on Amazon already.
No, you gotta jump in early, man. Why are they gonna give it away?
I did. I had to buy one from J. Ruse in the goddamn parking lot. Yeah. Coming in. That was he was the only one. Him and Pinkerton were the only ones with him.
Well, think about the last time you were at the show, and then you see how it was. I think this show had a lot of different vendors, newer vendors, because honestly, it was getting so old. And I know I talked about this on Enter the Realm and the Hangout last week. Is that you were so used to being Pappy in this corner, this guy in that corner, right. Art Fire over here, Spark Toys or Lunar Toys over there. You know, so it was kind of refreshing to see them change it up a little bit, So
Lunar wasn't there, were they?
No, Lunar wasn't there. You know what? Honestly, man, it's nice they're bringing the third-party element to this show, but the shit that this dude used to brings to the table is old shit, and he wants high price. Who's spending $600 on fucking Hercules?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He brought the Spark Toys Optimus Prime, and then the last time he was there, he brought the prototype for the new Megatron, which was dope because we got to see that. But other than that, his stock was, he had some MPs, he had some recent MPs and stuff like that, but it wasn't nothing groundbreaking where you're like, oh shit, we got to hit that table. I think Tony's table at 215, when Hung's table, was more fun because he puts everything out for you to fuck with. You could play with the figure, you could touch the figure, you could be like, oh shit, this is pretty dope. Let me get it. So I think his setup was pretty genius, how he does things over there,
Yes.
And the fucked up thing is that he'll have like 20 of them behind him, and somebody's holding it in their hand, and they're looking at it, and he'll be like, yeah, it's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? He's like, he's trying to sell them, and he'll tell the dude that it's a fucking piece of shit,
Yep.
So
I got to say, what I thought was really cool was I watched a father and son walk up, and the father's talking to the kid about the toy, and he says to Tony, how much is this? And Tony's like, oh, it's, is it for you or is it for him? And he's like, it's for my son. And he dropped the price like $10 because it was for the kid to make it manageable and affordable. So, yep, shout out to 215 Toys. That was really cool.
That's sort of like when I was selling my Power of the Force last show for like $1 a piece, and some dad was digging with his son, and his son was so excited, and he had his hands full, and he's like, his son was like, can we get more? And his dad was like, no, I think we're good. I said, is this for you or for him? He goes, no, it's for him. He really likes it. I'm showing him the way. I said, take it. I didn't even take money from the dude. He must have had like 20 figures. I just said, take it, go.
Nice. That's cool.
Like, just to see you, getting the next generation. I mean, it's Power to Force. It's nothing the best figures, but it's great for kids to fuck with.
Yep.
So, I was just like, yeah, man, take it. He's like, no, I got to give you something, please. This really made my day, because if I had a kid, if I had a son, I would hope that he would be that into what I like. Also, I said, teach him right and keep him going. You know what I mean?
Oh, on that, I'm glad you mentioned that, because that's the tip of the iceberg on something I wanted to talk about.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. So Pinkerton wins the NECA Harley, the quarter scale Harley.
Pinkerton did not win that.
Pinkerton bought it.
Tyler F won it and sold it to him.
Okay, so he sells it to Pinkerton. I'm looking at it. He's trying to, he doesn't want to carry it home. I picked it up for $40, and my daughter loves Harley Quinn, and I brought that home and showed it to her, and she said, "Is that for me?" Oh, yeah, it's for you. She goes, "Can I open it, or do I keep it in package?" I'm like, "Whatever you want to do with it." And she's looking at it, and she's like, "Oh!" And it took her like 10 minutes to open it because she wanted to make sure. She wasn't sure. Do I tear the package? Do I cut the tape?
Sure.
She cut it like a pro. She opened it, and then she saw the 57 twist ties that were on it, and we're cutting the twist ties.
Abort.
Yep. But it was just cool, to come home and see that, and shout out to Pinkerton for the great deal, because it made her day. We got to look at it and mess around with it, and it was just really cool, and she loves it, and it's her first, big girl collectible that gets to go in her showcase now.
And that thing's fucking pretty big. It's almost the size of her.
It's dope, yeah. And it's just like the Deadpool that we did the last Two Guys show.
Yeah, it's huge.
So it's ridiculous, ratcheting joints, and I'm going to ask it to sleep with me at one point, for God's sake.
That was like $100 figure, man. So
yeah, $100 figure, and it's awesome.
Great, man. That must be really fucking awesome to be able to spread it on to the next generation.
Yeah, man. I mean, she's up on it. She says things to me now, like she'll look at a Marvel Legend, and she'll say, "Is that Thor?" And I'll say, "Yeah." "Oh, okay. Is that Captain America, Dad?" And I'll say, "Yeah." And it's like a movie Captain America from Hasbro, Marvel Legend. And she'll say, doesn't really look like him. It just looks cheap." And then she'll pick up the SH Figure Arts and say, "Oh, this looks amazing." But now she's listening, and she'll go, "Dad, is this the one from Japan?" Yes, honey, that's the one from Japan. That's my girl. So, she understands imports now. And I'm starting to broach the third-party subject, but I can't get too much into that. Oh, Wookie and Oreo going at it.
Nice.
They're pouncing toys. But I'm trying to get her to watch the movie. So we're going to get to that point, hopefully, somewhere.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah. But she digs Optimus Prime. She loved the MAS-01, huge Optimus Prime. She was pretty astounded by that.
Plant the seeds now, man. Plant the seeds now.
Yeah, no,
You
absolutely.
know.
But that spirit, I mean, I know we talk this to death and whatnot, but you can't say it enough. And when I was at NJCC, I was sitting behind the booth with Pinkerton and his son, and I was watching Jose just kick it to everybody that would come by. They'd look at an item and he'd explain, the item itself and the price and whatnot. But then he'd talk to them about ROC and the collective spirit and what the realm's about. And just really checking out the Facebook group the last few days, it just warms my arc reactor when I see everybody shouting out, saying, "Hey guys, thanks for the bringing me into the site. Thanks for the I can't fucking speak now. Thanks for allowing me in."
Accepting the request.
Accepting it, and it's just that spirit is what powers the community.
Yeah, and that's what's awesome. It's the guys that pop in, and now we have a different a way to get in the Facebook group now is different. It used to be people request, we would look at their profile, see if there's anything nerdy, make sure they're of age, make sure they're not from overseas trying to sell cheap sunglasses, shit like that. Now we broke it down. There's an option where we can make you guys answer questions. So we made the questions very basic. Favorite superhero? Do you mind if we do not do buy, sell, or trade in this group? Shout out to the Hammer. Yo, you guys are going to try to retire the band Hammer. And number 3 is where do you buy your stuff from? So if you have time and you answer those questions, we know you're true in this, and then we accept you now. So we're going to get a lot more more active people, because I think a lot of the people that are in the group right now, they're not active and they're there for different reasons. Mainly, a lot of people there to just drop their YouTube videos and bounce. That's not what we're doing there. Hammer comes out on that one. But now it's different. So we'll start seeing a different type of people coming in and try to get them vocal. And sometimes people that are new to something, they'll take a step back and just watch for a while, be a wallflower for a little bit, and then start getting more active. And we see that also. So it's a great place, man. When I remember when we first started, excuse me, major crickets, man. I was like, man, this is gonna be tough, man. I used to try to start topics and keep people engaged. Now I don't have to, man. It's like most of the time I'm in there, I'm like scroll. Jesus, man, motherfucking chatty patties, And it's great because it's a safe place to talk about shit. People can speak their opinion.
We're watching you guys. We're watching the chat.
And just keep it nice. You know what I mean? Just keep it nice and keep it cool. And everybody can have their choice, or their opinion, but don't disrespect each other, because once it gets, I don't mind a heated argument, but when it gets retarded, I'm in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need that. That's no.
I
save that for the other places.
Dig the group, and I love the genuine feeling, and that's what it's about. And that's one thing I wanted to talk about. If you're out there and you're watching us two idiots involved in this, or you're watching one of the broadcasts, it's kind of like a wrestling show that you can be a part of.
True.
Be a part of it.
We tell people all the time on the Hangouts, man, if you don't want to be broadcasted, we do plenty unbroadcasted. And if you want to try it out and we're not doing unbroadcasted, hit me up. I'll bounce in with you. I'll test your setup. I'll make sure we tweak it perfectly. I'll get you comfortable. I coached a lot of people in this shit in the past 2 years, man. And we'll get you on the show, and people could hear your opinion, and you could be on a Hangout. You could be on, just chill with us, man. Just hang out and be part of the realm, man. The best part of this is letting people know, and I don't want to sound like an infomercial, but making you know that there's more people out there that are like you, like-minded collectors, your age, older, younger, whatever. And we're there, man. You're not an alien because you like some nerdy shit, Fuck what your girl is telling you.
Yep. That's right. We are not the minority.
No.
We're the cool kids. This is the cool table, so to speak.
Cool kids at the cool table. Oh, that's interesting. All right, we're gonna keep it rolling. So you're telling me at NJCC you picked up that Harley Quinn from Pinkerton. Anything other new buys that you got? You see how I segued into new buys? I got it written down.
New buys.
So yeah, I actually took notes for this show, and we're gonna try to stick to them and see what's up. That's
his subtle way of saying don't fucking deviate from the list.
Yeah, you know what?
Just make the list.
Let me be like Pinkerton's like, hey, Steele, what'd you get?
I got to tell you, it's old news for everybody else, but I loved the Gigasaur Grasser.
Yeah, you jumped on that. You jumped on
Dude,
it. You get on it.
I mean, I follow the third party scene, and I've been on it for about 2 years, pretty hard, looking at what's coming out, reading, the TFW 2005 forums reviews, blah blah blah. I know they whatever, but it's a tool, so to speak, to find out what's what. And I can't believe that company and that line didn't blow up more than it has. And then 215 Tony was telling me, yeah. He said that they were so goddamn slow that everybody fell off with it because they didn't feel the company would last and make the full line.
Two things. It took them too long to do product.
Right.
There was rumors out there that they weren't going to continue, that the company was bellying up, and they were oversized. They were a little bit too big. Like, these guys are a little bit bigger than your Fans Toys. So if you wanted to mix and match, just say you like the look of this guy from Fans Toys, you like the look of this Gigasaur. They try to elite themselves at a different scale. Mm-hmm. Toy World did recently with their product. So a lot of collectors got turned off, and just didn't go for it. I mean, I think it looks great. I mean, when I first looked at it, when you were looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I could see what you like it, because you like big, bulky, chunky bots that are stylized.
Yep.
That are mad stylized. And Fans Toys are kind of very tuned right. They're big, bulky, and chunky, but when you put the Fans Toys next to the Giga Power one, it's night and day. You're like, oh shit, there's a lot more detail on the Giga Power. You know what I mean? There's a little bit more oh shit factor there. But yet when you look at the Fans Toys, you get the tune tickles and you're like, yeah, I remember this dude. That's it for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just think that was the fact that turned a lot of people off, man.
And I get that. And before I say anything else, this isn't a discussion that's meant to do like a promotion for any seller or any sponsor or anything like that. So I had no plans of buying this. I had never really looked at it before. I just want to say what's up and give Tony a pound at 215 Toys. And there he was, standing on the table. Not Tony, Grasser. And Fuckface, whatever the other one's name is. Snarl? The first one.
I don't, yeah, whatever.
Whatever it was,
I don't follow those.
Glorious. And I'm looking at him, and I pick him up, and I'm like, holy shit. I mean, this thing was solid. It was detailed. It was amazing as far as the finish goes. The articulation was great. It was heavy. And he was only charging it was the chrome version, and it was like $90. I mean, think about that. $90. 90 American dollars. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking, shit. I mean, no disrespect to Fans Toys. I get it. They're awesome. But it's like $200, 90, and it's bigger.
Well, what's the regular retail? Because, Hung had those priced down because he's been sitting on it for a while. So
it was at BBTS. I looked at it out of curiosity.
135, 140?
Yeah, it was like 140. I'm like, for fucking 140, excuse my, fuck it, I'm going to say it anyway. For 140,
what, you don't know you could curse on this motherfucker?
Well, you slip sometimes. It's two guys in the house. But
another one.
I would have bought it for 140. So, in fact, I bought two of them. I bought two of them. I bought the Chrome, and I bought
two for the. You bought two for the same price as one Fans Toys figure.
Shout out to Joel. There's your fucking processing time right there.
Oh, man, Joel, I
forgot, 2 days. 2 fucking days, Joel. Processing time, my ass.
It's been so long since I've used Big Bad Toy Too Slow. I forgot about Joel.
Yep.
Wow.
Joel.
Shout out to Joel.
Shout out to Joel.
Sitting on his fucking pile of. Joel's like Scrooge McDuck, diving into the fucking vault of money.
And it's like BBTS, WWF, WCW, TF Source.
Yeah.
They both suck.
What the fuck was that?
What?
Something fell over there?
I was clapping.
Oh, my bad.
See? Hey! No, but that pisses me off. So anyway, I thought that was like the best buy, and that's become one of my favorites. That was the best buy I've made in a long time, and I can't recommend that enough. And if you want to buy it, go check out 215, because if he's got more, I'm actually thinking about getting the other two.
Does that have diecast on it?
Yeah. Yes, it do.
Yeah,
Yes, it do.
it's a pretty fancy. It's fancy. It's a very fancy figure.
Yeah, I was really blown away. I was blown away, but I get what you're saying about the G1 look
Yeah, yeah,
and the size. But the Dino bots are supposed to be big motherfuckers,
yeah.
so
Sure, without a
kind of
doubt, man.
fits.
Without a doubt. And I think what fans toys for me was, I thought, it's big, bulky. It's fucking, these guys are great. And then when I saw that, I was like, well, I'm already two in on these guys. I'm not gonna, jump ship and go over there. And then, then you heard that it's not gonna happen. This is the last one,
Yeah.
and and all that other bullshit. And I was just like, yeah. I'm kind of happy. I'm still happy with fan size. When I look at my Dinobot shelf, I'm like, wow, it looks fucking dope. That gives me
Real quick, if you see me looking down at my phone,
the chat.
anybody that happens to be watching
Yes,
this, yeah,
guys, we are definitely monitoring the chat. We've
Yes.
just been bullshitting a lot trying to get through this. It's going to be a long one, guys. So thanks for popping in, people, and we really appreciate it. And any questions, just why don't you do this? If you have any questions you want to ask myself or Steele,
Okay.
put a hashtag with a question mark and then put your question. So then we can see it easily in the chat.
All right. So real quick in the chat, Heat's talking about Grasser. Hook up with Tony if you need his information. I mean, somebody's got it, I'm sure.
Got it.
And he had a couple.
He's from Philly, man.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. They're in the same hood. So,
and Hung is out of Philly. Hung is right out of Philly.
Yep.
That Hung guy is out of Philly. Hung.
Yep.
Hung.
That's a steal. I see what you did there, Charms. Tim K, what's up? Fucking Tommy Barricade.
What's up, Tommy?
Up in the pig.
And Tim's from Germany, man. He's chilling from Germany, watching the show.
Yeah,
I don't know what time. It's probably like 4 a.m. or some shit for him.
Tim's one of the guys. He said something on the Facebook banter the other day that really resonated with me, in that he's happy that he's in Germany and he wants to just rep the ROC spirit. And that's the cool thing, is I'm sure there's conventions over there like NJCC that you and your boys can roll in there and just make your own.
Yep.
And you can do it. You make that happen. You roll in, you spread the love, you spread the word, you bring people on the team, you develop your own street team. One show it's 2 guys.
Yep.
See what I did there? Next show it's 4 guys, and the next show it's 12 guys, and then it becomes ROCC.
That's how I explained how we started NJCC. It started 3 people, 4 people meeting up, then it was 6, then it was 8, and it was 12, and it just takes time. It's just finding other people, like-minded people around you that are into what you do, that are similar to you, and hit it off, and you make it work. Just make it work.
It's 2:30 over there for Tim K. Somebody buy Tim K a coffee. A latte.
All right, he's got a question for us. He said, did y'all check out the new Spider-Man cartoon? No, not yet.
I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, Disney has a new one. It's going to be so Holland out.
I love all genres of pop culture. I love superheroes. I just happen to be more into bots at this point, I think. I don't know.
It's funny because a while ago you were off the bots and you were delving into other things in the realm of collecting.
Yeah.
See what I did there. So anything else you recently picked up? Not to get off the chat. We'll come back to the chat.
There's one thing I don't like about NJCC that it stuck out to me this particular show. Usually when you go there, you see a lot of diversified product on the shelves. One guy's got a lot of Hot Toys and Sideshow. Everybody's got old vintage G.I. Joe and Star Wars. This one's got Legends. That one's got Toy Biz Legends. It's usually pretty varied variety of items. This time, I felt like everybody had just hit Target, Toys R Us, and Walmart trying to scoop up whatever was on the shelves to throw out in the baskets.
Yeah.
If it was just kind of that was discouraging. I really felt I was in a den of scalpers, so to speak.
And well, what I think is refreshing about that is that it's new product and it's not the same old My Little Pony mask toys that are beat up and G.I. Joe shit that's been sitting in a fucking thing. That's how it's been for every show. It's the same guys with the same shit. And this is how I explain it. These guys aren't sellers. These guys are collectors that don't want to let shit go. So their significant other says, hey, get rid of this shit. All right, I'm going to that show next month. They go to the show, price everything up, set it up, set up this museum that they think is the best shit in the world, Nobody's buying it because the prices are so high. Pack it up, bring it home. I'm sorry, babe, I didn't sell anything. Okay, I'll try the next one, and they get to keep their collection. You know what I mean? It's definitely there are. I'm not saying that's everybody, but there are dudes like that at that show.
But I really didn't see, like, I don't see how a lot of these guys were going to succeed because they all had the same shit. I mean, the funniest thing, Dom he had the widest variety of things, and I thought his prices were pretty good. I mean, he had the Darth Raven for a good price, and I mean,
yeah, they were fair.
Everybody else just had, like, I don't know, the same Moon Knight, the same Shatterstar, the same Cyclops. I don't know. I just thought it was a little. And it was just a little disappointing.
And you could tell the guys that didn't take a lap around because their prices were still insanely high.
Yep.
But they were just hoping that nobody reached our side of the room yet.
That's right. And they didn't do their homework, Yeah.
No, without a doubt, man. And you know what's so different now is we all have these little things on our hand that connect to the interwebs, and just at a push of a button, you got it for 55. Well, I can get it for 47. Ship Amazon. It'll take 2 days, but you know what? Save that $6.
Not even 2 days, depending on where you live. The fucking drones come out of the sky from Skynet, and
they fucking do this.
Yeah,
they're knocking on your door.
The T1000 drops it off. You haven't even closed your browser on your phone yet, and the thing's at your door.
Who's that? Land Shark.
Yeah, right. And meanwhile, Joey Scalperone over here is sitting there trying to sell it for $47.
Yeah.
Crossed out in the corner on a sticky note with a new lower price written in. Come on. I mean, it's just, I don't know. That was just a little discouraging to me, but I wasn't there for toys. I was there for camaraderie.
We saw some new vendors and we saw some new, newer product, and it wasn't the same old horseshit that we've been seeing for the past 3 years. So anything else you picked up recently that's striking?
Well, I bought, I know everybody says it's not a Transformer, but it's a Transformer. The MAS-01 Optimus Prime. On my IG, I'm Ronin Steel on IG. So, if you want to torture yourself even more. Yeah. Ronin _ Steel on IG. Anyway, there's pictures and whatnot up there. But I love this thing, man. That is the aesthetic of Prime that I liked. It's big, it's blocky, it looks amazing. The finish is really sweet. It's like a candy apple red. It's like some American graffiti type shit. Beautiful.
They got
transform.
They got that clear coat on there.
Yeah, but if you like Metroplex and you like Fortress Maximus, it's that same type of durability with the articulation, and it's just a big beefy toy that you can have fun with. I like that.
I think we discussed this also. You can't put that in the realm of a Transformer. That thing is a standalone showpiece. That is something that is not going to be in a detail with your masterpiece. It's going to be on a shelf, on a pedestal with a light on it, in a different room, maybe in a hallway, accenting, your way to the bathroom, whatever you want to do. It's not going to be part of your normal collection. So it doesn't have to transform. It's just like, you put it under a light and it's the Prime you want. It's got light up features, great articulation. It's pretty much, I would say it's 10 steps away from being just like a statue. And I'm not saying negative like a statue, but if you buy a statue or a bust of something, you're going to put it on a shelf for a reason, because you like to look at it and you admire that character.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You buy a masterpiece Prime, you're going to fuck with it. You're going to transform it. You're going to pose it. You're going to put it on the shelf. You're going to have it next to you. This Maz toy thing is, you fuck with it when you get it. You're going to put it on the shelf, and you're going to sit back and say, God damn, this thing is fucking lovely. You get what I'm saying?
I dig. I smell what you're cooking.
It's sort of like I thought with MPP-10. My MPP-10 is like the ultimate Prime. It's in the same fucking spot that I brought it home with it. It's there. I sit in my recliner and I look at it. Doesn't have a light on it. It's got a lot of shit around it, but you know what? It's not in my collection room faking the funk that it's a fucking Transformer, even though it does transform. But you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That is going to be like your standalone piece. And now that they're doing Megatron also, bro, you put those two things together on a shelf, that's fire.
Bananas.
That's fire. Speaking
of fire, I haven't seen anybody really popping on it, but MMC, I forget what R he is, but it's Turbine, a.k.a.
The Turbine? The turbines,
IDW Whirl.
they're Whirl.
Holy shit! I've been excited.
You just got that.
I just got it. I opened them up. I looked at it. I marveled. Glorious, fucking glorious, man. That is so well done. It's beautiful. Like, I didn't want to take it out of the tray until I had enough time to really give it the love.
Wasn't it a repaint of a repaint of a repaint, or a retool of a retool?
No, I think he's going to be him and Oberon or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody can correct that. Hey, chat, if anybody's got it, maybe I missed it. I don't know.
No, that was just being a dick. Me being a dick towards MMC. And
I should be used to
MMC.
I love MMC.
You know what? MMC used to be my top 5. Now they're not even my top 15 anymore.
Wow, man. Are you under the fence?
I can't recall the last time I purchased an MMC product.
Well, MMC is probably my favorite.
Well, you know what? They got into their own lane, and shout out to them. And this is what we always talk about. These companies need to get into their own line and go with what they're doing. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Find your niche, get your sales, and run with it. But the way I don't like their business lately because of the way they're doing all those retools. It just really irks me. Like, don't keep trying to reach because you want to make a new character for this mold. It kind of reminds me of what Hasbro did. And I think MMC is way beyond that, and they're better than that. You know what I mean? Business-wise,
I agree. I agree. I see your point. But if you look at the last few releases, let's start with R14 Commodus. I mean, I've been griping and bitching on the Facebook groups that I need another one. Turmoil, IDW Turmoil. It's beautiful, and I know that is
here's the
reuse.
Thing. And I don't mean to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off, but I cut you off anyway. So,
go ahead.
Whatever, it happens. I'm just answering the Vendetta's question. He says you don't like Coulter. I think Coulter looks great. It's a good figure, but I don't follow the IDW comics. I'm not an
Vendetta, I'm with you.
fan, so IDW inspired figures are not for me. It's great if that's what you like. I'm gonna pull a Bobby Skullface there. If that's what you like, that's great, but it's not for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't really give a fuck about the IDW books. I used to. I don't like it. Once they started taking selfies and dogs and, drinking fucking Energon at a bar, I'm out. I'm out, son. I'm out. Yeah. It ain't for me. It's great. I heard the story's great. Characters are good. Cool, man. Not for me. So
I think the story sucks now, but
that's what's so cool about. I was able to put all that other nonsense away and then concentrate on my G1, which I like. And that's for me. I like my G1 inspired bots, my cartoon inspired, Transformers. That's me. May not be for you, but
I get that.
Me. But I am saving a lot of guap, recently.
No, I got you. I buy bots that look cool. That's a big. I buy characters. If I like a character, aka, the Springer Team Springer.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna actually get into this because I've seen on your Instagram lately, and I know we're getting off what you're buying, but this is great. We're going into a Transformer inspired topic, and I'm sure everybody in the chat's gonna love this and whoever's watching. You bought that Toy World Springer. I think you were you were one of 5 that bought the Toy World Springer.
Yep.
Yo, I bought so much heat from that. So many people hit me up. Yo, what's up with your brother, man? Why is he buying them? And I'm like, yo, man, he likes his Springers.
Toy World.
He likes his Springers raw.
I love Springer and I love Toy World. I think they've come a long way. I like them. I liked watching them grow as a company. I thought their constructor was the best Devastator.
Hold on. Toy World was iGear, right?
Yeah, and that's the other thing is look at the progression. That's what it's about. They grew.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have iGear Beachcomber, and I look at that and go, what the fuck is this? No, it's a paperweight. I think I have it on my desk now.
Just give it to your daughter or just throw it out the front.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but you know what?
I sold it on eBay, and I had to pay for somebody to take it. It's bad, but...
Hold on. You know what? Don't fucking diss it, because 2 years ago, when we didn't have what we have now, that was the shit. Do you remember?
That's right.
Like, when I got fucking their gears, how dope that was? No, it wasn't gears. Hench, their brawn. They're brawny.
Yeah, Hench
Remember
was. He's still cool.
were
They're
like,
still
holy
cool.
shit, this is the shit. Look
Yeah.
at him. It's Braun. It's blah blah. It's not Braun.
Yeah.
It looks nothing like Braun. It doesn't transform like
Yeah.
Braun. But we were so hot on it because
There was nothing else.
we were new. We were,
Yeah.
that's when third party was new. It was kind of cool because we came into this, or at least I did. I know you were collecting, before that, but we got hardcore when we started doing it together. We both really went all in, And I remember the first time I was at your house. I think it was a holiday or something. I was scrolling through eBay, and we were looking at Quake Wave.
Yeah.
I think it was even Agabus back in the day. I think that was our first buyer, and I was like, I don't know, man, $135. That's a lot of money. I don't know. This is right after I bought Hedgie Man for $100. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know, but it looks so good. And we were both talking to each other, and we both looking at it on our phones for like 20 minutes or so. And I'm just like, we both looked the other way, and I think I turned around and said, I did it. I hit the button. And you were like, I'm gonna hit the button too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just saying, it's just so cool that we both together, started to talking and got me into collecting. We both kind of went down the third party road together, and we were able to learn from each other's mistakes. You know what I mean? If you bought something that was a shit, I bought something that was shit, we tell each other right away, or you come over and check it out, and I think that was it made this journey down this road so much easier, having someone that was closer to me and someone that I could just reach out and talk to. And this is before what we did here with ROC. It was before the Instagram groups and the clicks and all that other shit, so shout out to those days, man. We've definitely come a long fucking way with that, man.
Just to kind of hit something, because this question was asked a couple of times last weekend. So ROC, we actually started as two guys from Jersey back in 93, 92 we start talking about it. 94 it actually happens as an easy board forum back when everything was about a forum and stats and hits and whatnot. And ROC started as a way to help everybody, your brothers in plastic, we were rocking that back then, get figures that the scalpers would line up outside of Target at 8 a.m.
Shout out to Dom.
They would run in and get them. So that's what ROC started as. It started 100% as a way to help your fellow collectors enjoy the hobby. And the whole model was, don't hoard it to sell it, hoard it to share with your brothers and your sisters out there that can't get it. So it kind of warms my heart when we're at a show now and everybody's passing. It's like Christmas. This one's passing to this one. Hey, man, thanks for getting that. Thanks for getting this. Can you look out for that? And that's what it's about. That is what it's about today and will continue to be about.
It's a next
Gotta
generation.
have it in your heart. In your generation. Yeah, man.
It's funny. It's like now with technology being the way it is, we could actually do the things that we wanted to kind of do back then.
Yeah.
It's so much easier. It happens quicker, and it just works more. And you know what? I understand why you went that way, but I think you're trying to dodge the question of why you bought Toy World Springer.
Okay, so let's get back to Toy World Springer. It's not that bad. I mean, I'll never transform it again. But it's a good looking figure, and it's got an awesome head sculpt. It's better than the open play head sculpt. I mean, that what is that right? Is it open play? Is it?
Yeah, open play. The new
Child's
one.
play, open play. I don't know. I mean, the open play is a better figure.
Looks good. It looks
good until you get to that face sculpt, and then it looks like Springer's hung over with marbles in his mouth.
And it's funny. It's like, at NJCC, someone was selling it on their table. I'm not putting names out there. And then, like, I came back around, and it was on Jose's table. I'm like, how did this go from that table to this table? Did you buy it? No, I just traded for something else.
Yep.
And that other person was trying to sell it all day, couldn't sell it. But Jose sold it off his table.
Oh, Jose's great.
Yeah, he's a salesman, man. He was out there fucking pitching the fucking game and everything, man. So
Jose's the guy working in the NICU in the hospitals that can sell babies.
Yeah, sure.
He's awesome.
Sure.
Shout out to Jose.
Hold on. A quick question from Sunday Heat in the chat. Dust Deal, what's the shittiest Transformer in your collection? I guess what is the shittiest one you own
Whoa.
now? The
Is it
one,
still?
not the shittiest you've ever owned. From what I get, what's the shittiest Transformer in your collection? Not what you had and sold or got rid of. Let's just barrel that down to that right now.
You want to go first?
No, go ahead. I'm looking around.
All right. Well, I follow the Steele effect, which is if it sucks, it's got to go to finance a future purchase of something that is
Sell
better.
to survive.
Sell to survive, baby. STS. So, the shittiest figure right now.
Jesus, that's tough.
I know.
I don't think I think I got rid of everything that I didn't like. I got one easily. Fucking MP tracks.
Oh, you have
Empty
shittier
tracks.
things. You got to have a chug back there somewhere.
No, I'm not even. I don't even count chugs anymore in my collection. Chugs don't count in my collection. It's masterpiece only. Fucking MP tracks. I fucking hate that thing.
Why don't we twain him? You know,
Yeah, one of my.
give him a sacrifice of some sort. I don't know. I
he
still
said
have
his
eye
is
gear.
tracks.
I
Yeah,
still have
you
eye
get what
gear.
it is. What's that, bro?
Oh, you know what's worse than eye gear Beachcomber? I have. Was it the Bay? The Bay. I have a Bay figure. The Shockwave, because I'm a
Ooh.
Shockwave guy.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
You know, Shockwave, Springer, Galvatron, Megatron, Soundwave. You know, I'm usually a completist with those characters, and I have a Bay version of Shockwave, which it looks good, but it kind of sucks. You know, so I would. It's not even shitty. It's just deep down inside, it's a Bay character.
It had a one eye, right?
Yeah, it's got one eye.
Yeah, you have things for one eyes.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Shockwave. Shockwave's badass.
Yeah, that's
You know?
what I want to say right now. The shittiest thing is, yeah. All right, we're gonna keep this rolling here. Okay, we talked about new buys. We've been on new buys for a while, man.
Well, I bought other things that I just haven't gotten a chance to open.
All right, you're one of those guys that I used to be that way too. You know what's funny? It was like with my old collection, I was getting things in so fucking fast, and I didn't open things every day that I got. I know some guys get a box, they open it. It's on Instagram.
Right.
They're enjoying it. It's on a shelf. Back in the day, I used to stockpile shit, and whenever I had a bad day, I'd come home, open something, make my day feel better, enjoy it. I felt like I was enjoying my collecting more than I do now. You know, like for a while I was getting so much shit. And I was like, boom, 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 boom. You know, I haven't even taken a chance to chill out and enjoy KFC Red Guard because I bought it at a bad time, opened it, looked at it, put it on the shelf. I haven't touched it since. That's a figure I need to take out, do a pictorial of, and really get to fucking enjoy that figure because I have.
Which one is it?
The KFC Red Guard.
Oh, okay, right.
You know, I got it. I had a lot of shit going on at the time. I got it. I opened it. It's good. I put it on the shelf, and I totally forgot about it. And I think that's something, you know, figs like that, I need to go back and spend some time with, you know, to really enjoy them again.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. You have it, but you want to savor it and enjoy it.
Yeah. Nowadays, I think this year I've only bought maybe like 7 big purchases since January.
Yeah.
I was doing 7, 8 a month.
What are you looking forward to?
There's not much anymore, man. I'm at the end. Man. I'm almost done with season 1. Season 2 is about to wrap. Other than combiners, you know, there's a lot of combiner stuff yet. So, you know, honestly, for me, I'm close to the end, and I'm happy that I'm close. I got to tell you what, my bank account's getting a lot fucking deeper, man, because I'm not, you know, buying like I used to. I'm buying some other dumb shit, you know, with you know, the Marvel Legends and, you know, store shit like that. But that's cool because that keeps you happy in between your big purchases. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with the Mezco?
Yeah, well, you know, I haven't opened it yet. I wanted to. I think I was gonna. If we didn't do the show tonight, I was gonna spend some time with that tonight and take some pics and open it up and enjoy it. So maybe tomorrow or the next day. That's just me. You know what I mean? I don't want to just open it when I'm in a recliner. I want to sit down here under the lights and really enjoy it from one. You know what I mean? I want to get the full experience, so I'm not just like, it's just a Mezco. You know, I really want to give this. I'm going in with an open mind. You know.
Yep.
So, you know, I don't want to fucking half-ass it and just fucking rip it out of the box and there it is. You know, and I think that's
Mezco is definitely the type of product you want to open on a white surface so you can
yeah,
see all the
yep,
pieces,
yep.
components, hands,
That's
clips.
that's exactly my plan. It's like, you know, a lot of things. I think a lot of people and a lot of collectors are the same way. We open it, boom, it's done. There it is, and then they just lose that. They don't get that love, and it just sits there.
Uh,
So I think this is a piece, especially being that you got it for me. It's my first Mezco. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm not a big fan of soft goods, but I will try it. You know what I mean? I'm going open minded into this. So
I'm curious to see after this what the chat thinks about soft goods versus the Marvel Legends molded sculpted style.
yeah, man, throw it out there. We'll see what's up.
Yeah. Hey, hey guys out there, we're gonna toss that around later. So think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, E Prime says everyone waiting for a damn cliff jumper, man. Yeah, I know, man. I don't know why. X Transbots got that one. There was that fucking monstrosity that dropped. I saw one. I saw a seller selling that thing for 40, and I was like, 40 just to put it on the shelf and say I'm done. But nah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait it out. So basically, for my season 1, all I need right now for season 1, I believe, is a Trailbreaker and Cliff Jumper.
Okay.
That's it for my ARC bots. My season 1 ARC. All my season 1 figs are done except for Trailbreaker and Cliff Jumper. And I like the X Transbots Trailbreaker. It's pretty cool. It's dope. But then again, you always have, well, Fans Toys is making one and Takara's talking about theirs. So
I shit the bed on Trailbreaker. I bought the MMC Trailbreaker, which, don't get me wrong, I like it. But I don't know. I love the way Trailbreaker looks, and he's a cool G1 character.
Yeah.
He's a little fucked up in the IDW world.
Man. He's a very underrated character.
Yeah. Yeah. But in the comic, they totally shit the bed with him, I think.
You know, when MMC dropped theirs and Bad Cube, I was like, oh, wow, this one does this one does that. I don't know, man. But, honestly, for a G1 tune-looking one so far, I think XTB is the way to go. I have their Hoist, and Hoist is an incredible figure. It's way better than I expected. There are some issues with the fucking Trailbreaker, but I don't think it's as bad as the Bad Cube and MMC. It was just I couldn't believe that was an MMC product. That is when I said MMC is going downhill when they released those guys, the Hoist and their Trailbreaker. I was like, how is this MMC? They just released Sphinx. Sphinx is MMC, right? I was like, how do they go from Sphinx, which is die cast, feels fucking tight, great plastic, great engineering, and they give you that fucking mess of a Trailbreaker Hoist mold?
Well, I didn't think he was that bad. Jesus. I mean, I think he's a great figure, but I just think I picked the wrong one. That it's probably the X-Trans one. The one Tony had at his table. Whichever one that was.
That was the MMC.
No, I don't think so.
The Trailbreaker?
No, wait a minute. It wasn't his table. Somebody had another one.
It could have been the Bad Cube one that he had on his table.
It was the Bad Cube one. It wasn't the one that I had, and it was huge. It was bigger, and it just looked, I don't know, it just looked more big, brawny, bulky,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what?
But
you got to draw a line between big, brawny, and bulky and being a quality product. You know what I mean? It could be big.
No, but it's a quality product. The MMC one it's
rice paper.
Solid.
You don't want to write rice paper.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Dominic's in the chat. He said that was the Bad Cube one.
That was the Bad Cube one. All right, there you go. Thanks, Dom. I liked it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah. Hey,
Bad Cube's got good products.
Jisk is in the chat. What's up, Jisk?
Tampa.
J Botron in the chat. Yo, we're about an hour in already. You can believe it's an hour?
An hour?
Yeah, man.
Christ, there's actually still people listening to us?
Yeah, I mean, there's some people out there.
Gluttons for punishment.
And
gluttons.
That's why I'm going to try to blow through this quick because, we want to have that segment where we open up the room to you jackals to come in and chill with us. So, but, I really enjoyed the way we get into our conversations and how, it's kind of like a little everywhere.
How much we stray?
Yeah, it's a little everywhere all the time, but I think when we do start discussing things, we really go a little deep with stuff that we like. Do you want to get into like being that we're calling this a Summer Fest or Summer Slam, whatever the title's going to be? You want to get into some summer movies? Have you been watching anything lately to get off the action figure thing and get into a little bit more of a nerdy type feel here?
Let's see. Well, everybody's talking about, of course, what's coming. I
Yeah,
guess
well, fuck
is more
what's coming.
exciting than.
What have you seen and what have you liked?
She's the last thing we saw. I think was Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and
I liked it. I thought it was awesome. I mean, she's
all right,
hot. On top of things.
that's all we need to hear. Logan, did you like Logan?
It was good.
I
I saw it. It was all right.
It was before the summer, right?
Yeah, I finally saw it. I was,
Yeah,
it was
this
okay.
is a bad topic because I have a very bad conception of time and when things happen. I could say, yeah, I remember the autumn leaves. Motherfucker, we had 3 inches of snow. Okay.
There
my
were
bad.
leaves falling today. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I saw a couple of leaves falling
Same.
too, man. It's time to throw in that typo negative.
Yes.
Fall
Here's a
time,
song.
it's definitely a typo
Leaves are
negative
falling.
time. But
I don't know. There's just nothing at the movies. Spider-Man.
No.
Okay,
It's going nowhere. This topic is going nowhere. You could tell that we
Well,
aren't crazy about talking.
Spider-Man was the. Let's just get on Spider-Man. Get off Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man. Loved it.
I'm not into happy superhero movies.
Almost,
I mean, I saw Spider-Man because my family wanted to see it, and Iron Man was in it, and I'm an Iron Man Tony Stark fan.
it's more.
So, I sat through 2 hours of that.
I would have gave it a 9 if he didn't have the artificial intelligence in the suit.
Yeah.
I would have easily gave it a 9. It's an
What?
8.5, but I would have gave it a 9 if it didn't have that. It was.
I give them credit for following the comic. If you follow the comic,
Well, the newer comic. Let's not talk about the new universe bullshit. Ultimate fucking
Dude,
Spider-Man.
I'm just talking about
bullshit.
Civil War from like 5 years ago, or whenever it was, 4 years ago. So that really is the newest movie. I'm not a big movie guy anymore.
Hey, Keaton, Vulture.
The Vulture was dope.
Keaton fucking killed it, man. Fucking shout out.
Yeah, he killed it.
You know what? I went back and watched The Founder again, the McDonald's story. I watched that movie 4 times already because of.
I've never seen it.
Bro, what you fuck? It's on Netflix now. You have to watch it.
All right.
It's about how the dude swooped in and stole the whole idea for his own.
Nice.
Oh man, Michael Keaton is fucking gangster in that movie. I love Michael Keaton with his fucking catcher's mitt looking face. I love him.
All right, so
That dude fucking aged bad. I'm just saying.
quick geek fact on Michael Keaton, right? So he was Batman, of course,
Mhm.
and he was what, Birdman?
Birdman. Shout out to Birdman.
And now he's the Vulture.
Birdman!
The guy's been like 3 superheroes.
Mhm.
That's just kind of cool. Not a lot of people can say that.
I think that was kind of like a reason why he took the Vulture because he did Birdman.
Yeah.
See what he did there?
So he was kind of used to being a fine feathered friend. So
But you know what? The way he portrayed it was like, this is a dude that was providing for his family. His family
I
has
was
a
rooting for the
lifestyle.
Vulture.
Yeah, I was
rooting
too,
for the
man.
Vulture.
He has a lifestyle that he wants to keep his family at. And now you're taking away that lifestyle. So now he has to figure out his way. And I think the one point in that fucking movie where he turned into a villain is when he accidentally killed that dude.
Yeah.
He thought it was the gravitational gun, the shocker dude, and he killed him. And and everybody was like, "Oh shit!" And he just looked around.
He didn't accidentally kill him. He
he thought it was. I think he just did it by accident. He wanted to, I don't think it was intentional. I don't
it
think
was kind of a ZFG thing. After he did it, he was like,
Yeah, that's where I think he reached the point where he became a villain because he saw everybody's reaction was like, "Oh shit, I ain't fucking with this dude anymore." And he was like, "Yeah, that's right. You're not fucking with me no more." I think that's what turned him to that villain. I don't know. That's what I got, from that. I really enjoyed the movie. I'm a big Spider-Man guy. I like that. I wasn't happy with the last franchise. I watched it, but it wasn't for me. Yeah, I'm an old school dude. I like the old school story, but I was able to adapt to what they were doing with this. And I think it really helped having the Marvel Universe and Civil War to plant the seeds to this, to get me excited for this. You know what I mean? If there was no ties to the MMC or MCU, whatever the fuck it is, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Yes, but to me it was a really good fucking flick, man. I can't believe how I walked out of there happy. And you guys know with Suicide Squad I wasn't happy. Logan I was I'm not that dude to be like, oh shit, it's the best thing in the fucking world.
Did you see the Transformers movie?
Did I see it? This is the story. We went to ToyCon NJ, ROC meetup, walked to fucking Buffalo Wild Wings for lunch, walked back, walked around the show, ended the show, went down the fucking movie theater down the way on 46, and we all watched it. We were the only ones in the theater. 10 fucking 12 ROC goons with maybe two other couples on the opening weekend on a Saturday at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And
saying it was that good.
There was nobody in there. The fucking movie was a fucking train wreck. But we've discussed this before. You haven't seen it yet?
I hate the Bay movies. I can't stand.
You have to see this. And I'm gonna fire up Cody, and you're gonna watch the one scene that I think that's gonna make you say, "Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck's going on?" And it's the token Suicide Squad scene, where Megatron deals or fucking barters for his release of his squad, his Decepticon buddies to help him. Oh, I mean, I don't want to get into this because
all I know is they recruited John Cena for the Bumblebee movie.
I can't wait. I think that's gonna be fucking awesome. I think that's gonna work. I think that's what this franchise needs. Franchise needs something like that. It needs to be refreshed and something new. And it's supposed to be
John Cena.
And it's gonna be neat. Yeah, it's all good. It's gonna be in the 80s, so it's all good. I'm in.
Sweet Jesus.
I'm in, baby. All right, I'm gonna keep looking at our fucking little show notes here.
Oh man.
All right. You want to discuss JLA, or is that just gonna be a train wreck and wait for that to fucking drop?
All right. Batman in his tactical suit looks like Owlman from Watchmen to me.
Okay.
The goggles, the getup. They had a good thing with the suit with Affleck, you know? They had a good thing. And now they're changing it. They deviated.
They Schumachered it.
He's going to have nipples next. Mm-hmm. It's just, you know.
Hey, we need to sell 12 different figures. We need 12 different outfits.
Yeah, he's going to have neon colors and Rainbow Batman and Bully version Batman and Taco Tuesday Batman. What the fuck?
I don't think that that's going to be that bad. And if anybody says, well, he just evolved as a Batman, well, honestly, the first movie we see in him wasn't supposed to be his first rodeo. He's been supposed to be, already grizzled in this already, Joker.
Yep, he's already been through the Joker. He's been through a couple of the Super
dealt with all this shit. You know what I mean? So it's not his first rodeo. So if what we saw him in BVS is his normal go-to suit, that's been for all these years.
Right.
Why is it all of a sudden now he has fucking armor and I don't know, maybe because there's an alien threat coming in? That could be it. You get what I'm saying?
That's the mail-away variant.
Yeah. Well,
alien threat Batman.
You know what? I'm very happy with what I've seen so far in the trailers. I'm not a big DC guy, and I know we discussed this because I hold the Marvel shit a little bit closer to my heart, especially the X-Men stuff. So I could be a little bit more, I don't know, more of a dick when it comes to me talking about those movies. But DC, I was never a big DC fan. I know my Batman, I know my Superman, I know the basics. So I'm not that dude that's going to watch this with a fucking magnifying glass. So I think I enjoy the DC stuff a little bit more than other people because I'm not being so critical. You get what I'm saying?
I smell what you're cooking. I got you.
I'm very, man, I'm all about Ben Affleck as Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, I want my Rolling Steel as a Batman, but I'm very good with Ben Affleck as Batman. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see
love Affleck as Batman.
Yeah. I think he nailed that fucking Dark Knight Wayne in the last movie.
Yep.
The Wayne in the Bat aggravated and just fucking done with everything. You know what I mean? Just fucking had it all. But I want to know why he's like that. I don't think they really needed to jump into this JLA shit. I think they just wanted to fucking get ahead of Marvel or be at the same spot as Marvel where they should have just fucking slowed their roll, and started from fucking square one and worked their way up. And I think releasing this movie like this is a mistake, in my opinion.
I think they're just trying to get ready for the Civil War.
Their version.
Yeah. Thanos thing.
JLA is going to be their Avengers,
Yep.
and then they're going to do their Thanos event, which is going to be the Apocalypse story. But I think they should have just said, fuck it, did their solo movies first and work their way in. But they just want to beat.
Yeah.
They want to fucking get ahead of the game, and I get it. But you know what? Honestly, that franchise, it deserves more.
I agree. Crack me neck. Sorry.
Deserves more.
I agree. Then there's always The Last Jedi. I am looking forward to that. I've seen some spoilers I will not discuss, but it looks really cool.
You cool with the Penguin nuns?
Look, it's a means to an end, I think. And I leave it at that.
Yeah.
But I think that's going to be good.
I'm more excited about their single shot movies than they are continuing the storyline. I really like Rogue One. I enjoyed Rogue One way more than I did the last, was it episode 7? Whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
So I'm very intrigued about what they're gonna do with the Han Solo story.
Misa want a movie.
Misa got my own movie. It's gonna be great.
The Watto Chronicles. Yeah.
You don't like. Don't even get me on that shit, man.
Annie. But yet, where's the Darth Maul movie? What the fuck?
Yeah, and then they're talking about an Obi-Wan. They just, they talked about. I think an Obi-Wan standalone will be fucking incredible. If they did the early years or the time, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking with that, but so it's. I think just connecting the dots from the earlier stuff is because I'm more nostalgic. I'm that dude for being back in the day, and don't get me wrong, I could keep my eyes open to the future, but I like to fill in the gaps from what I grew up with, other than creating a new. You know what I mean?
I got you. I'm with you. I'm just more intrigued now. Well, I like Kylo Ren. I've come to accept him. I think. I guess it's probably the right term.
Shout out to Vinny Barbarino.
Hey,
what?
Jedi are dead. Hey, but it's cool to see Hamill. It's cool to see Hamill. He's not a confused, annoying prick like he was as Luke. Now he's old, grizzled. Fuck it, this failed. It should have been burned and buried.
He's the Frank Miller Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. I dig that.
Yeah, he's done. He's like, fuck it, Jedi can't be anymore.
Oh, speaking of Last Jedi,
what's up?
Question for the chat.
Sort
of ties in.
Everybody in the chat.
Yes, question for the chat. What do you guys think of the new digital printing that Hasbro's using on the Legends and the 6-inch Black Series stuff?
We're back to action figures. It's great.
It always comes back to action figures.
Yeah, I believe we discussed this, and I think you're going to see a lot of people saying yay. There's a lot of yays.
Yay. All right. Yay.
Put a yay or nay in
very
the
detailed
chat.
response.
Put a yay or nay in the chat if you're all for
yays and nays. Now, I love what I've seen thus far. Netflix Punisher, dope, amazing. But then you see something like, the Loki, the Thor Loki is dope. There's a lot of great figures, like the new Captain Rex, I think it is, from the HasCon exclusive 6-inch Black Series. Great, amazing. And then there's Last Jedi, SDCC, Rey. What the fuck happened? Agent H, tell us, please, what happened? She looks like she's depressed,
Darius should be like
bloated. Is it that time of the month period, Ray, where her face is all like?
Let me tell you right now, Brian, I had nothing to do with that.
I need to know, why do you shit the bed on a $50 figure at SDCC? It's Ray. It's the future of the franchise, and she's looks like somebody.
Because they can't
had a virus when they digitally printed it.
Every female figure is fucked.
No, but they're not. I mean, look at what they did with
Force Leia.
All right, that was like 15 years ago.
Matter. They still can't.
She's a gorilla then, okay? But look at the newest Leia that they did.
Apes.
Yeah. That was a
Everybody,
bad
strong,
figure. Jesus Christ.
more strong
Oh,
feminine.
Lordy. But when they redid the Black Series trilogy Leia, the newer version that they did before they stopped producing that set, that Leia was badass, man. But this one, Ray just looks like it's horrible.
So,
Horrible.
so Nida Ren says digital printing is going to make its debut in spring 2018. So they haven't been doing it yet.
I don't know. I heard.
Or maybe they're testing the waters or trying it out.
I don't know. But looking at that Netflix Punisher, I had read somewhere. We need Agent H on this. We need confirmation.
Well,
Gosh,
they started using that printing on their masterpiece because they did the spots on Cheetor on their Beast Wars Cheetor masterpiece. That was digital. And I'm sure, I know sometimes on ETR I have a couple beers and they're talking about shit I don't care about and I'm doing other things. I don't pay attention, but I do pick some things up. I do definitely pick some non-transformer things up, and I do believe that the digital printing has been used, and some companies have been using it. So,
I smell it over here.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Nice.
Shout out to Domino's.
Yeah, who got the address right?
503A is the building.
Adjacent
building.
We don't have adjacent here.
No, that's a great topic to even bring up because we're not sticking to our plan here, but
Nah, why stick to the plan? Nobody wants to see us stick to the plan.
Oh, I have something here. There was something I was going to say, but
what were you going to say?
It was the Will Smith thing. It was supposed to be in the intro, and being that we're doing a summer show, Summer Fest or Summer Madness, whatever they call it, and I said I'm still mad at Will Smith for calling a hydrant a water plug in Summer Madness. Jump in the water plug just for old time's sake. Why is it a water plug? Does anybody else out there call a fire hydrant a water plug? And if you do, hang yourself now.
Why? Yeah.
I don't know.
Fucking put your head over the fire plug and let the water fill you up to your drown.
So here's the notes, and the notes are going nowhere. The last thing I have on here, and I don't know if you want to touch on it now or later, Fig of the Year. So far, we're in August right now. We're approaching September. We're in the fall of this year. So far, in your opinion, doesn't have to be Transformer. You could do Transformer related or not Transformer related after, or you can combine it into one answer. What is your figure of the year so far?
That's tough.
And on that note, I do have to take a piss. So do you want to think about it?
All right. I'm gonna throw some random thoughts out there.
I
would like to point out that Dust has a glorious urination light, a urination assistance device.
Oh, everybody knows about the toilet light. We talked about that.
It illuminates the toilet, so you can't miss.
It's motion activated. You walk in, it's different colors. It goes from different colors. See, my key is to piss and try to beat it before it turns red. Not my piss, the light.
Nice. Okay.
And when you drink too much and you go to pee and it's red, you're like, what the fuck? Am I dying?
Nope, not dying today.
Not dying today. All right, I'm going to go take a piss.
Martha!
Why'd you say that name? All right, so
Martha, adjacent.
All right, I could still hear you when I'm off.
All right, go piss. Excuse me.
Wow, I'm muted. Nobody heard me. Keep discussing your figure of the year, whether it's a Marvel Legends or a Transformer. Let's do two topics: non-Transformer and Transformer.
All right.
And I'm not going to answer. It's just you.
We got that. All right. So there's a lot of cool lines. There's a lot of cool products, and Pinkerton will appreciate this. I have to say, thus far for me, toy of the year, non-transforming, has to be a Mezco product. And I would say it's the Classic Punisher variant, the 112 Classic Punisher variant. There were 400 of them made. There are four different Punishers, excuse me. The new comic version, the previews that comes all squatted out with the white and red skull vest, the classic version, which is my choice, and then there's the Toy Fair exclusive that's like not discussed or ever seen. That's all black. That is completely bananas, but I don't have it, so I try not to think about it. So that Punisher figure to me is beautiful because it's classic, man. That figure's beautiful to begin with, and I'm just a sucker for the all white on black classic comic look. He's a tie, I would say, probably for the Hot Toys Dawn of Justice Affleck Batman, the regular version. Affleck! I love that figure. I love Affleck Batman. It's a great figure. Beautiful. Love it. Martha! Transforming toy of the year thus far. That one's tough. That's really, really tough. Man, I don't even know where to go from that. I mean, I love Grasser, and maybe because he's got that new toy smell still. He's badass, man. I'm thinking about him. I didn't say he was. But I got to tell you, this new Whirl, the MMC turbine is just, or Turben, Turben, Turben. I don't know. That's how they spell it, but Whirl is bananas. He looks just bananas, and I love Whirl. So I would say there it is thus far. Classic Mezco Punisher, Hot Toys Affleck Batman, and MMC Whirl.
Of the year so far.
I'm probably going to fucking change my mind on the way home and have to Instagram something while I'm driving. But, what am I going to do?
Of the year.
Martha.
Wow. It definitely was a Megatron from Tricara, that's for sure.
Merkeltron sucks.
Man, well,
he sucks. Yeah, what do we think about Merkeltron?
We discussed it. It's not Fans Toys Phoenix, is it?
Okay. Fans Toys Phoenix, I don't get. People are sleeping on that. Now, I think it's because we were all
No. People are sleeping on it. People are fucking blew their load on it so much that it's so crustified, nobody even wants to think about it anymore.
It's beautiful. I do think the luster is a little dull because we did get Kronos.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm just bringing this up because Brian Brinks in the chat. What's up, B? Brian Brinks is on his way to Missouri.
Wait a minute. What's up to Brian Brinks? Ankle tilt.
Yes, tilt the ankle, baby. Tilt the ankle. He's on his way to Missouri to get a front row seat for this eclipse on Monday. He's going to burn his eyes out, or he's going to have his superpower is going to fucking be granted to him, and he's going to go on tour as a stand-up comedian. We'll never see him again. Because Brian Brinks is his superpower that he would like to be is to be more funny. So if he's watching this eclipse, and if we all seen Heroes, you granted these powers, he will be on tour as a stand-up comedian. We'll never see Brian again. So shout out to Brian Brink before he's famous. Remember us.
Oh yeah, and not to backtrack, but meeting Brian and Jason Lowry, awesome.
Yeah, Jay, good people, man. Justin, man. Celebrity, so many fucking people.
Yep.
Robert D in the house, 18 fucking feet tall.
Not taller than Chris, though.
No, but a lot wider.
All right.
He's got the carriage on him. Yeah, there we go. I'm out of fucking topics, man. I'm out of topics. So it's just freestyle now, man. We're at 9:30. You want to open up the hangout? Let people come in, or is there anything else you want to discuss?
Fuck yeah, man. Let's do it. Two guys, Jers, in the house.
I don't know, man. I think we hit a lot of shit, man, and I think we could talk forever about Transformers, especially. And
can I get off topic for like 1 quick second before we do this?
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I know this violates some of the rules that we, tend to go by.
You might want to
just a couple quick thoughts.
You might want to text me before you say it.
One, fuck racism. Just got to put it out there. No politics. Forget the politics, but fuck racism. You see somebody that's a racist, just fucking walk away, man. Let the ignorance shine. Walk away. Make your own shine elsewhere. And screw bullies. Bullies suck. Smack a bully. Make a child smile. I'm done.
All right, cool. I thought you were going to go on some other shit. I'm trying to find the thread in the Facebook group. I asked for people to ask questions. I think there was only a couple in there. Let's get through them real quick.
What is dust drinking?
Yingling. Who asked that?
I did. I was just curious.
Oh, come on. You don't know? G Money said, here's a couple of thoughts. Is there a fun childhood story you could share around toys maybe one of you guys got something the others wanted. I think we may have touched on this on the first episode, but we have stories for days. And
how to steal from Sears.
What's that?
Okay. How to steal from Sears.
Yeah.
There's a story.
No, we didn't steal from Sears.
How to swap.
We got things at a discounted price from Sears.
Yes.
Let's just say that.
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
I mean, we have tons of stories, man. I think that could be for maybe episode 3. Instead of talking like recent shit, we could just talk a little bit more about.
Yeah, let's make sure the statute of limitations has expired before we.
I think we kind of hit on that. We did a lot. I mean, we got stories for days. I don't want to repeat stories, and I don't want to go back and watch old episodes. But as adults, have either of you been influenced to buy into a line based on the other, or avoided a line?
All right. Glenn
No.
Shout out to Glenn Gould.
I'm starting this one. The only reason why I got into this bullshit is because of him.
Yeah, it's Glenn's fault.
You know,
it's Hans Zimmer's fault.
You remember Joe Pesci from Casino? You're only out here because of me. That's you talking to me, by the way. You know what I mean? I would never have thought about purchasing anything Transformer-wise, anything new collector-wise, until I saw his masterpiece shit in MP10. And it was over from there. Oh,
so if I jumped off a bridge?
Yeah, I'm there behind. I mean, I'm fucking definitely. We're holding hands and doing it to ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
You know,
if you're gonna shit the bed, make it a double.
We definitely, like I said, it's been great that we both got into this because we could put the abort out there. Hey, I got this, it's not good, don't get it. Or it's hey, I bought this, you need to have this. And I know we both have totally different styles and we like totally different things. But when we get it in our hands and we're fucking around with it and having these Saturday nights like we do, it opens up a whole new world sometimes for me. You know what I mean? To like things that I would never have said, I'm not buying this, I'm not getting this. So being that we are as close as we are and we do have the similar likes, you know, and interests, it works. It helps. It really does help.
Yeah, man.
And an enabler. Shout out to the realm of enablers.
Jackals.
You know, what about
Jackals?
You? Have I ever influenced you to buy something?
Yeah. You
40 ounce of Crazy Horse, maybe?
Yeah, Crazy Horse, Mickey's. Jesus God. You know, I wonder how many 40s I've consumed in my life. How many years of my life you took through the...
Well, 40 is only like 3.5 beers, so every 2 40s is a 6-pack.
Yeah, maybe as far as the volume goes, but the alcohol content. Yeah. So it's that U.S. math coming into play here. Common Core math, folks. Common Core math. Study for the test.
Like I said, I'm from the ghetto, and
if Johnny buys a 6-pack and 2 40s.
My education
will take it before we get to DWI.
Hey, shout out to fucking Glenn Gould in the chat. Shout out to Valentine's.
Shout out to Valentine's. Hey, must be the money.
Hans is in the chat.
I got Valentine's.
Shout out to Hans.
Hans.
All right, so have I ever influenced you to purchase a line or get into something different?
Yeah.
The Asian girls. 199. Slanted-eyed goodness.
I have to say Mask. You probably got me into Mask, I think.
Back in the day?
Yeah. It all started with Condor. Remember that summer? It was that summer.
It's always that summer. And that's the name of the show. We're not saying it's going to
Hurricane.
It's not Summerfest. The name of the show. I'm renaming this episode That Summer.
That summer, yes.
Because
that was the summer you broke the light
of summers together.
The swinging pivot arm light off the wall, and I got fucking beat.
Yeah, I remember. I was holding it up and you were trying to tighten it, and then the door opened and we got busted. Yeah, I remember that.
You know, I thought Molly was the chick down the block of the, redhead from 16 Candles, and we couldn't get that damn thing back on the wall, and that was it. Grounded, done. Yeah. Punished.
I wasn't even thinking of like old school stuff when we were kids, but when we were younger, we always had the same influence. We were always Star Wars, we were G.I. Joe, we were Transformers, anything that was hot. We were never Thundercats or He-Man dudes.
He-Man
that
was
weird?
just fucked up. I just,
Isn't that weird? We were never that.
Yeah.
We were never that type of collector. We were always strictly Star Wars, Transformers, G.I. Joe.
Mask.
That was us. And then with the mask, I started with the mask. You started with the mask, but other than that, man, we really didn't go any further than that.
I think it was the fantasy stuff we didn't really like. Like I remember we would talk about Skeletor and Evelyn.
Yeah.
We were both hot for Evelyn. I admit it, hot for Evelyn.
You think it was like the castles and all that bullshit that we weren't?
Yeah, no, it was the fucking guy with the Swedish bob haircut, tan, running around in furry underwear.
We were in Dungeons and Dragons. Well, the original cartoon Dungeons and Dragons I enjoyed, but we weren't those mystical type guys.
Yeah,
do Uni. There you go. Shout out to Uni.
I love Dungeons and Dragons, man.
But it's just weird. It's just like we never really got into that, and that was plus a little bit later in the '80s, so we were growing up a little bit. A lot of people don't know. A little bit older than some of these guys that are out there right now.
We're a lot older than a lot of them. But that's all right. I look at you, don't. So
yeah, I don't look it, man. I don't have kids and a mortgage, so shout out to that.
But you got the cats.
If you have fucking kids and a mortgage, you're looking old. No kids in a mortgage, it does.
Yeah, I got 99 problems, but a life ain't one.
I'm 62. I'm 62 fucking years old. Motherfuckers don't know that. I look damn good for fucking 62, man.
Oh, you know what? Glenn Gould's birthday is coming up, so shout out to Glenn Gould for his birthday coming up.
It's his name is Hans.
Hey guys,
Glenn is Hans. Everybody knows him as Hans.
I miss Glenn
in the ROC. All right, we're gonna keep growing here. Let me see if there's anything else.
What do we got? What do we got?
No, I think that's it, man. I think that was the only people that really brought anything to the table that we could talk about. I didn't go through the chat, but you know what? Let me run through the chat real quick and say what's up to everybody that's been joining us for 2 hours, and then we're gonna open up the ROC Hangout Live. I'm gonna post the link in the group if you want to pop in and say what's up and hang out with two guys from Jersey and just chill. I'll post a link in there. Sunday Night Heat is in the chat. He said shout out to his Springer brother, which is you. Brian, I mean, Rolling Steel's going to buy every Springer ever made. Right? Is that the fact? Every Springer? You got Alan. You like Alan. Did you transform that shit yet into fucking helicopter mode?
No, I don't have the room. I got to move the couch to the living room.
747. It's like the USS Flag. That
thing is beefy, yo. It's
I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be like the USS Flag from G.I. Joe. You gotta fucking make room for that shit. Tim K, shout out to Tommy Barricade, Jarms, EE Prime's in the chat, the Vendetta. I think I'm at the level where I haven't had enough beers or I need to have more to read
the Northern Warriors in Canada. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to the Northern Warriors.
We got the tri-state Jersey, New York thing going on, and now we're spreading into the capital.
We're all over the place, man. We got Singapore, we got fucking Germany. Yeah. We're all over. We're like a bad rep.
Yeah. So we're looking to blow up in Germany. Okay. That's probably not the right thing to say right now. We're looking to expand.
Easy.
Black helicopters. Black helicopters.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be carrying a tiki badge.
And we gotta get the Mexican connection. We gotta get England. We got
tons of UK reps. So we're good, man.
We need ROC and USSR. So if anybody's out there with a little bit of Russian heritage.
Oh, well, definitely over in, Russian. Shout out to Russian porn. Tim K, E Prime, Jarms is in the chat. Just rolling through real quick. Hopefully I don't miss anybody. Anthony Burr, what's up, brother? I appreciate you popping in and saying what's up. Anthony Burr. Let's see. Nida Ren, shout out to Nida Ren. Raphael H. I don't want to put your real name out there, but fuck it, Holoman, you're out there anyway. The Brand Man, Masterpiece Ship Piece was in the chat. What up? Let's see. Man, you guys were just talking and rambling. Look at you guys having conversation. Nerds aren't supposed to talk. Nerds aren't supposed to talk with each other. They're supposed to sit there and be fucking, what is that when you're non
Tim K, come on. Merkeltron. Merkel.
Justin L was in the chat. Shout out to internet celebrity Justin L. And he's got a new podcast, the TKO podcast, episode 2.
TKO. Check it out.
TKO, the total knockoff podcast of all the other podcasts out there. Dom is in the chat. Shout out Dom. Jisk One is in the chat.
Straighten it out.
Brian Brink. Shout out to
Boom,
Brian
boom.
Brink, the analyzer.
You got to straighten it out. Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
good at shouting this prime, but I'm shouting it out anyway. A lot of the same motherfuckers having conversation. This is what I love about the chat. I'm not looking at what you guys are saying. I'm just looking at the name. So if you guys asked us a question, we didn't answer it. I'm sorry. My bad. Ralph the Vendetta. I think I said that. Ralphie, what's up, man? Ralph's that's a dude from Garfield, New Jersey.
Yeah, right.
I was
Harrison
reading,
F, baby.
I was on Facebook the other day, and he said, like, yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm at the Chatterbox. I said, Chatterbox.
Wow.
And I looked where it was, and I'm like, this motherfucker's at the Chatterbox that we know where the Chatterbox at. And I'm like, you come up here a lot? He's like, yeah, I'm up there all the time. I'm like, motherfucker, you're a half hour away. So
I'll pick him up.
We're going to try to start maybe doing kind of like a Jersey, Northern Jersey meetup. We can meet at Rockaway. Get it? Rockaway.
Yeah.
Rockaway. There's the mall. You have some Targets. You have Toys R Us. And then we have a Buffalo Wild Wings. So
there is one more thing we have to talk about that's important.
Hold on. Let me just keep scrolling through the chat. Hold on.
While you scroll, TF Con.
Alexander B is in the chat. All right, cool, man. I think I ran through it. If I missed somebody, all right, it's all good. What's up, TF Con? We're going to talk TF Con right now?
Yep. TF Con. Got to do it.
Are you going?
I'm going. I'm
Definitely,
in. I'm down.
Or it's
I will be there.
We'll see as the date gets closer.
No, I'm going.
Because if we're going to do this together, I got to know because I can't make
What the fuck?
plans.
I just said I'm going.
You guys say it's recorded. He's going.
I'm going. I'll be there.
He's going.
I'll be there. I'll be
Both
there.
days, half day, 3/4 of a day, 2 hours, 15 minutes.
So the show is actually what? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Fridays. Well, the show starts Saturday, Sunday. Friday's registration.
Okay.
But everybody's probably meeting up on Thursday.
Okay. So I just have to look and make sure.
Just let me know.
Yeah, I can go. It's like Thursday afternoon sometime, I assume.
Whenever. We'll figure it out. All right, I'm going to take this fucking link and throw it in there so we get some fucking
throw it up
in here. So anything that you want to discuss right now, discuss, because I need to open up a new window.
Open the window. Keep the screen closed.
Yep.
Keep out the bugs.
I don't know, man. I thought we talked about some good shit, man, tonight,
Yeah. Wookie didn't pop in. I'm kind of surprised.
Hopefully everybody's happy with
we
what
didn't offend anybody.
Tonight. There was no Plastic Fanatic. We had Liquid Fanatics tonight. And I don't know, man. I think personally, like me and you, we could talk all fucking night long. Whether people want to fucking hear about it. And I think that's sometimes when I do this shit, I keep looking at the chat and seeing
I can't believe there's actually people in the chat. It's cool.
Yeah, man. Always, man. See, that's what's so cool about what we do. And this is what makes us different than everybody else, especially being that we have a huge community behind us and we are community driven. And it's not about the podcast. It's about the community first.
Yep.
Having everybody popping in and talking with them and hanging out with them and bullshitting with them and answering questions and just having that alone, to me, that's why I was so animate to pop up that chat for you so you could check it out as you watch the show. Yeah. Because everything is so much, it's so much better when you see the community sitting there with you. And I know there's some live shows that out there similar to us that have a chat, but they never shout the chat out or never discuss the chat. And that's blasphemy.
Without them, there is no us.
Always discuss. Exactly. Without you guys there watching the show in the chat, without you, there's no us. So, all these other assholes that do shows that are live, similar to us, that don't shout their chat out.
The fuck out of here.
Fuck out. And don't start doing it now because we're doing this. We've been doing this.
And we'll come for you.
I mean? We're doing
come
this.
For you.
We're doing this. All right, I'm going to put Two Guys
Hang
Out. It's going to be called the Two Guys Hang Out. Broadcasted.
Bada boom. Realest guys in the room.
Broadcasted. I really don't like that whole fucking Jersey thing being like, hey, what's up? Where we jerk offs? But it's all good. I see. There's a play on it. I'm posting it now, so quick, get in here, you fuckers.
The race.
And nobody's going to pop in. Watch.
Chat rules. We got a shout out to Yingling.
Shout out to Yingling. Yeah. Shout out to Chris
Glenn.
G.
We are family, brother. Glenn and I have been friends for a long time, man.
Hans.
A lot of
Everybody knows him as
ups and
Hans.
downs. Yeah, but
Nobody
he's not
knows him
Hans
as
in
Slammin. They
chat.
know him as Hans.
Ha! Chris Gardner. Wait, there's other live shows? Never knew. Boom.
And the one thing
Awesome.
about Hans, when he usually pops on the show, he has some sort of mask on.
Yes.
You know,
Well,
horse mask, something else. You know, it's just. There was one time when I let him go on a hangout, and he was talking about his sexual escapades from the past couple of
8mm
weeks.
shit.
So it was pretty
Wow.
funny with that, you know. So, what up, Tim?
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up,
going
Tim?
on, brother?
Not much, not much. Now we're almost at the 4 o'clock threshold.
Wow, look at you, gangster.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging in there.
Hey, no problem, anytime.
What'd you think? You enjoy the show tonight?
Totally.
Was it-
I've just been going into touch with Brian, cool dude, and that second episode, and I've been checking this out so far, so it's fun.
Have we been boring you, or is it something? Are we entertaining? That's what I want to say. Entertaining?
Yeah, sure. You were boring me to hell. That's why I was keeping
Yeah,
up.
that's why you're
with the
staying up
show.
till 4 in the morning.
Exactly that.
Hey, you know what, Tim? You can catch us on a rebroadcast. You know, YouTube does record this. You know.
Yeah, I know. But actually, hey, when something like this happens and it's not during the week where I'm not supposed to stay up like 2 a.m. and maybe risk my job, I'm taking the opportunity. So
Tim K looks like Heat Miser.
Tim, tell us about your crew. Tell us about 2 guys from Germany.
Heat Miser, they call him.
2 guys from Germany.
Yeah. Tell us about your crew.
Actually, man, I don't have much of a crew. Collecting in Germany is pretty much the hard part. When I started I'm pretty much at the start still, but just knows what I mean. When I went into Realm of Collectors and I was in the first hangout, it was the international one with Tommy still. The guys asked me too, what's it like in Germany? Like, where do you get your toys from? What about conventions? What about the dudes all over Germany? And the thing is, we're all pretty much scattered all over Germany, and we're pretty much in hiding. That's that's the funny part. That is the funny and the sad part at the same time, because we get conventions now for the last 2 to 3 years. We're getting conventions, German Comic Con and Comic Con Germany, and then we have stuff it's calling themselves House of Horrors. It was originally Weekend of Hell.
Wow.
Those guys have copyright issues and are splitting themselves apart and doing different things.
You guys are like the German resistance in World War II.
Yeah, but really, hey, but that is the sad part, man. Really, all over the world, it's pretty much everywhere accepted.
And
but in Germany,
it's collecting action figures.
yeah, exactly. And it's getting more like mainstream a little bit more. But
Right.
when you talk about something like you show them Hot Toys or you show them third party figures, most of the guys are pretty much, well, that's not like official. And I'm actually having them to explain, like, people I told those guys when MP36 was coming around what this guy transforms into, and they are way more appreciative because they are engineers like me. They know how this works, so they see this as an engineering marvel. But spending like $200 to $300 on stuff is like, I can do other things with $200 to $300, so that's that. But otherwise, collecting in Germany and having the guys, I think the nearest person I know, so he's pretty much feasible, is in Hamburg. That is like 200 to 300 miles away from me.
Wow.
Yeah. In my town, I know of guys, but it's not easy to connect there. So something like 2 guys from Germany, or that's called a district here, something like that, or Realm of Collectors or something like that in Germany, does not exist. But I appreciate the shout out. Maybe some years down the line,
you make it work, man.
You're a pioneer, man. That's even cooler.
Hey, man, we started out with 2 guys from Jersey, and look what happened. We got the ROC.
Yeah.
It worked. It absolutely
All in
worked.
good time.
You did something special there. You got a German to keep it up during the week when.
Whoa! I don't want to hear I got a German keeping it up. Is that what you just said? German keeping it up?
That's
Nine keep up. Let go.
No. That's what I meant. That I stay
Yeah,
up.
I know what you
and,
meant, man.
and I appreciate.
We're about 2 hours in, a couple of beers in, and we're just gonna have fun, man. That's it.
Yeah. All
Talk
good.
the topics.
I got you.
You know?
I got you. Yeah.
I gotta plug my phone in. It's fucking dying. But I'm glad. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what the fuck we're talking.
Every time. You guys actually are the first few podcasts I actually watch and enjoy, because other ones are just. I mean, there's another guy that is pretty much strictly collecting hot toys. His name is Eamon Donahue. Shout out to that guy. He's a comic book artist, and he actually is now going to start his own pitch, like a comic, and he has a podcast too. It's the Hot Toy Cast. But
it's a Hot Toy Cast. Welcome to the Hot Toy Cast. We were talking about hot toys.
Yeah, it's pretty much it has a premium feel to it, and I tried it once, but it was just only audio. You had nothing visible, and there's something different when you see guys that are talking with each other and just laughing their shit away. That's something different. That's
like
just
right
totally
now,
something.
what you guys aren't seeing is Dust is using his right hand to pet Wookiee and keep her at bay. She's sitting on the chair now. She's fighting with him, and it's just funny you say that. It's funny. But yeah, man, I know what you're talking about. I know what you mean.
That's exactly the thing. That's.
Wait, hold on. The Pinkerton's in the house.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Crashbox back there.
He's coming live from Crashbox Studios.
I'm in the garage, and I'm constructing my newest diorama for your visual pleasure.
I see some chainmail there. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh yeah, that's for our upcoming adventure project. So
nice.
What's up, bro? You writing that check to me?
Writing that check.
Add an extra zero. You put another zero. Is that a pen?
What check? No, it's I'll write you a check with this if you want. I don't know if you're asking cash that one though.
Cash me outside.
How about that?
Oh, cash me outside. How about that?
Oh my God.
Hey, but I saw those containers that you did, Chris, on NJCC. They look awesome.
You know what? You take them for granted unless you see them in front of you.
Yeah.
And it's like I was taking pictures of shit, and I'm like, I've seen these 1,000 times on Instagram, and I'm looking at them, and I'm looking at the detail, and I'm like, this is a motherfucking shipping container.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy shit, this fucking thing is kick ass.
Yeah.
Now, if I only had fucking action figures that would go with that,
Yeah. Those are I saw those two similar ones on the German convention like 2 years ago, and they looked similar, but no ass munching here, not as good as Chris's. So
wow.
Hey, it's not no ass munching. What ass you want?
Ass munching.
Hans, what are you drinking there, my friend?
What?
Tim, what do you got there?
That is only some
Hans
Coke.
from fucking Die Hard.
What are you drinking?
You
Hold it up.
That's only some Coke with some Soda Stream self-mixed Coke.
Oh, okay.
Not
all right. I was just curious.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the bottle?
They can only get Pepsi
in the bottle. Saturday night edition.
Nah, I'm a total Coke guy. No Pepsi for me.
Good man. I don't drink soda anymore, but if I do stray and drink soda, I despise Pepsi. I can't stand it.
Well,
Well, we're having a huge discussion about that in the inner rankings of the ROC. About
I was one time drinking Pepsi, but I don't know.
Gives me a headache.
Sorry.
Go ahead, talk about it.
What are you making back there, Chris? It's like you.
I'm making the zucchini bread.
Oh wow!
I'm taking my time here with this delicious souffle. that I'm making.
Oh,
Is that an
I don't
eclipse?
have the character design in there yet, but
Cool.
This light box.
yeah, it's a certain well-known character.
Yeah, reminds
Nice.
me that Thundercats diorama was so kick-ass too. I love how that looked, that structure to it.
Well, this is gonna look very
Yeah, he
similar
was
to that.
offering that at a really awesome price too at the show.
Yeah, that's gonna end up looking a lot like that actually.
Cool.
Another Thundercats joint. So
Never change a running system.
It's another Thundercats then?
Yep.
You just got rid of your other one.
I know. It's all good.
You could have just sold the other one to him.
It's like
Nah,
making
it's
a
fine.
pizza back there.
You use tinfoil to texturize the foam, and I don't know if it'll show up, but you get texture on it. You see it?
Ah,
Yeah. Look at that.
nifty.
That's the dirty trick here. Is use tinfoil or like lava rocks work good too. Look like I'm back here working out a pizza though.
It does. It looks like you're making a pizza. It's like a pizza.
Yeah,
And
Hey, but
cheese.
since-
it gets the job done.
Yeah, but that's the thing with customs. That's the first time I worked with custom material like styrene last year. I saw there too. Use whatever you can. You have an idea in your head. You want to make it. Go ahead. You have anything, just do it. Who gives a shit what you're using when it looks the bomb in the end? Who gives a shit?
Fucking heat miser.
Until you put
Yeah,
the Dremel through your thumb, and then the custom goes out the window, and you're shit, reaching for a band-aid. You're bleeding on everything. Ugh.
Yeah, but maybe
I
the
really
red
try
is
not
exactly what you need.
Yeah, right. It's realistic.
I try not to use the Dremel too much. It makes too much of a mess.
Yeah,
Used
leave
it
scars.
a couple times. I've had to use it a couple times to bail myself out, but everything by hand.
Tim, what's it like for you to get product over there? I always wonder that.
Bad.
Yeah, that's the word that was crossing me too.
Yeah. We
Pretty-
discussed this on a hangout with him once, and there's no stores like we have stores.
No, not one bit. We have the next Toys R Us is in the same town I said before,
Really?
Hamburg, 300 miles, and I don't think we have Marvel Legends in Germany at all. But no, wrong. No, totally wrong. The German dude, the other guy, I said I could meet up in Hamburg. He gets
Right.
the Marvel Legends in Hamburg. Sorry, my bad. I could get there, but shopping Transformers like you can, no fucking way. That's what I told the guys too. I don't know. I think you didn't see it. I did a pretty big Combiner Wars Devastator custom,
Right.
and I had to get it from Florida because Germany didn't get it at all, and they didn't really get it at all, not one bit.
Now, but do you buy more of mass release product like from Hasbro or Takara, or are you buying more third party?
It actually totally depends. I don't collect one category because I want strictly X transports or whatnot. I now started the Transform Missions Manazor because who the fuck is the guy in the golden mask?
I'm sorry.
Eyes wide shut over here.
Ghostface Killer joined the fucking the fucking arms.
Oh, God.
That was a son of the harpy.
Are you gonna say
Good
anything?
Bram's here.
Oh, man. That's funny.
I try to
Ghostface
continue.
Killer.
I try to continue as if nothing happened.
Yeah.
I now got the Transform Missions powertrain because I want that Manazor complete, and I totally get when people say, "Hey, I will get the X transports because they look so damn G1." But I don't give a damn. I give the dust is fucking dying.
I'm sorry, Tim. My bad.
Chaos.
No, it's not good.
You tend to ramble a little bit, but look at this dude.
Yeah, I see that all the time. I'm pretty. I'm trying hard to.
Night of Ren said it's Destro. It's a season 2 Destro. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Nothing. He's not saying a word.
cosplay are fucking cool.
Where did he get the mask?
I don't know. He probably got in his car and drove somewhere to get it. Brammer, what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Ew.
What's up?
How are you,
Best
bro?
of you
You still
people
have
in the
your
house.
Good,
computer?
man. Not yet. Probably after TFCon.
All right. And then you went black. All right, great. That's fantastic.
I'm still here.
All right, I was going to say, Tim, go back to talking about nothing.
Well, thanks for nothing there. No,
I don't even.
my first third party was actually Mastermind Creations Carnifex. So I don't really much give a damn about one specific line. I just get what I like.
Right.
I have certain characters I want, I never had, and so that's where I'm drawing a line, and I'm pretty much selective. So I'm not like, I don't know, Dominic Schada. He's doing insane toy hunting, but not, putting the arm up in the shelf and just into the bucket.
Yeah.
But if I could, maybe I would. But I'm selective, and I'm staying to that.
I'm
But
the
yeah.
same way, man. I mean, 90% of what I have, I buy through the mail.
Yeah. What the fuck?
But
I miss being able to go to a toy store and finding shit to buy.
Yeah.
I actually bought something at Toys R Us tonight.
And Glenn is still sitting there.
This is so creepy, man. This is creepy all over.
Yo,
the
bro,
place.
say something, please.
Alexa,
I see eyes blinking.
Alexa, turn off all lights.
He said, Alexa, turn off all lights.
With a bright light in the back.
Alexa,
Why the fuck
turn
ain't that
off
bitch
bedroom
listening?
lights.
Oh shit!
There you go.
That's not creepy.
Yeah. No.
Oh, that's even creepier right there.
Welcome to J-Date.
Oh my god, the guy in the gold mask killed Glenn.
What do you got there? Some sort of Street Fighter figure?
It looks like
Yeah, I picked up that Storm Collectibles.
Oh man, everybody's picking up the Storm Collectibles, man. I'm fucking jealous.
Because they're fucking
actually-
dope.
Yeah. Thanks a bunch, Nick. Thanks, Captain
I went in
Obvious.
Toys R Us. I went in Toys R Us tonight and actually had it sitting on the shelf, so I gave it a try.
Wow.
Pretty badass.
Yo, Chris, what's the pricing on this?
Toys R Us is $55.
What's the scale on those? Like 9
It's
to
like
10-ish?
I'm gonna call it Super 12. It's probably closer to a 10th scale, really.
Okay.
Pretty big. But it'll have to go on its own shelf or whatever. I'm not trying to do a Street Fighter Marvel deal like J. Ruse or anything. So I like the bulkier look of these compared to the SHF.
Yeah. I mean, the articulation of those is pretty much spot on too. You can do pretty much every move you want to do.
Yeah.
You gotta get yourself this one.
Oh, and the lighting on
that's
point. Bison and purple lighting, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
he's dope as hell.
get all of them, I guess.
Yeah.
Shout out to
That
you guys
Xavier-
out there.
Are you getting into the Mortal Kombat line too?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do the Street
Okay.
Fighter.
Hey, Bram just said Xavier. Does you still fucking around with Xavier?
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy. Yeah, I pulled him out of the chair for Brian Steele today. I was like, yo.
Horrible. So horrible.
It had to be intentional, man. It had to be intentional.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just sitting at work.
It's so accurate.
It was 6 a.m. I was sitting at work and I was laughing so hard at those floppy legs.
You know what? I didn't know anything about it. And then when I showed it on ETR last week, Dan was like, have you taken him out of the chair yet? I said, no. Why? He said, do it. And I took it out of the chair live, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Really? I was like, either they fucked up and dropped the ball, or they meant to do this. And I really think they meant to do it because everything else about that figure is on point, except for the legs.
But did you seriously try to put him up on his feet? Like, did you really expect him to stand?
I gotta understand. I have an Instagram picture where I have him standing.
Yeah, but,
I don't understand. I made him stand.
But with the head on its own, or with your
Ryan.
fingers on
No.
the head?
I created a miracle, and he was standing on his own.
Okay.
Check my Instagram.
Okay, I will do. I have the phone on the charger. I will do it later.
All right. What's up, Brian? Brian Brink's in the house.
What's up?
Where the hell
Bring
you
it,
at?
Dude. You guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
but we hear you.
All right, cool.
Hold on. Let me get my magical.
Don't say magic stick.
No.
You need to get a GPS tracker like Santa on Christmas Eve to find out where Brink is.
I am in Evansville, Indiana right now.
On purpose?
Wow.
On purpose. That's right.
I've been there.
Oh yeah. Did you stay at the Baymont Suites? Because that's where I'm at.
Oh, you ended up getting a room. Nice.
Yeah, $66, man. It's nice.
Oh wow! Oh
it must
man,
be
you better check them sheets.
You might want to sleep in the tub.
Oh man, this place is nice.
Gotta love Indiana.
Yeah.
Fucking get your black light out before you fucking lay down.
Some CSI shit. Look for the blood. Look for the.
I'll be contributing to that later.
Oh man.
You'll know when you hear a knock on the door.
Team Skeet.
Boom.
Guys, I gotta split. I'll catch you later.
All right. Have a wonderful evening. Oh man.
All right, Glenn, you're sitting here and you're not moving, so I'm gonna have to eject you from the call.
Hey.
I think that's his profile pic there, Dustin.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, he's out.
Hey.
And the only reason why I pushed him so I could bring your audio up. That's the only reason.
Oh. Yeah, I'm on my earbuds tonight.
All right, so what's going on, man? You're all the way out in Missouri.
Yeah, I will
check out the eclipse on Monday.
Cool.
Yeah. Is that echo my problem, or is that? Do you guys hear an echo?
It probably is.
I don't know. I have the chat open, but the sound is off.
Whatever, man. It's all good.
So yeah, I have family in Missouri, and they live right in the area of totality or whatever. And so, gonna have a small family reunion while we're out there.
I think you're just hoping that your superpowers are activated at the eclipse.
Well, I tell you what, I didn't know that you can make a wish on an eclipse, man. I'll have to think about that.
Well, remember Heroes? Save the cheerleader, save the world?
Oh, no, I haven't seen it.
Oh, wow. They all got their powers during the eclipse, at a solar eclipse.
That explains their logo.
Yeah, there you go. And then I'm sure once you get those superpowers, we'll never see you again because you'll be touring the United States and the world on your comedy tour.
Oh, you can see me on my HBO special then.
You want to shout it out now?
Yeah.
On the Brink.
Yeah, it's on the brink.
HBO.
That's right.
On the Brink.
On the brink. Oh
Saturday
shit.
night on HBO.
Saturday night.
That's fucking
Oh man, I fucked up and read the spoilers for Game of Thrones.
No, don't.
All right,
no.
I'm gonna have to leave. See you guys.
I can't wait tomorrow.
Shut up.
Is it gonna be good?
Brian,
It's gonna be real good.
We didn't discuss the Game of Thrones tonight. I wanted us to. It was not on the list, but I wanted us to discuss it a little bit. But
Hey, I won't spoil one bit, but it will be insane. I read those two.
All right, shut up.
Yeah, I don't say anything. I'm not
Nobody's fucking spoiling shit. Hey, just be.
watch it at all, right?
What?
Brink, have you watched it at all?
Game of Thrones, yeah. I watch it every week.
Oh, okay. So you saw it last week, right?
Yep.
All right. So you could talk. We have a discussion. I'm not talking to leak. We're not talking leaks.
No, but Knucklehead over here in Florida and the other guy in Germany are about to spill the beans on tomorrow's episode.
Hey, no, I'm not
Spoiling shit.
spilling
Just say it was gonna be good. Goddamn.
And
They're saying something's
That's-
gonna be good as a fucking spoiler. Shit.
That's still a spoiler.
The leak is out
Mister,
there,
I'm not
and I have
excited
yet
for
to watch it.
Spider-Man.
yeah,
I'll
that
wait.
the leak is out, but actually I didn't watch one single episode. My girl and I want to binge watch, so please, no spoilers either.
They call him Heat Miser. He's number one.
Somebody getting testy because it's dark outside. Shit.
Oof,
Oh,
God damn. Dirty motherfuckers.
yep.
Oh, Game of Thrones
You
only has
guys-
like
you
one
guys know-
episode left, right?
Hey, we're still broadcasting, guys. Just let
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Oh, I was just drinking beer.
It's all good. I just want to let you guys know we're still broadcasting.
Oh, good. The echo's gone.
Yeah. Catamus just posted in the group because we don't let Catamus on broadcast at Hangouts because he's underage, and he was like, "Come on, guys, go off air.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys, come on." Shout out to Catamus. Keep waiting. Keep waiting.
How underage is he?
What's he like? 17?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, he's not that old, is he?
No, I
He
think
just
maybe.
got his driver's license.
Oh shit! Double O shit!
Catamus, if you don't recall, last TFCon he came up and introduced himself and was a big fan of the shows and whatnot. And really good dude. Really good
I want
dude.
somebody.
You? What?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I was just being silly.
No, it's okay. Be silly because I'm tired of being silly.
I was saying, I want people to come up to me this year, man.
Oh,
Hey, it's
nobody-
Masterpiece Shitpiece.
Nobody gave fucking Bram any love. Goddamn.
Masterpiece Shitpiece. Can you sign my left nut?
Yuck.
I'll probably get those requests, and people will probably take me serious and be like, "Where are the mason jars?"
Yo, man, all I need, you know what you need to do is come up with your own brand of ice cube trays.
Word.
Because every time you're on the show, all we hear is ka-cling, 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 like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. Like the rap.
Them damn mason jars, man. They got too much room to let the ice move.
You could come up with the Bram juice, you could bottle your own Bram juice, and you got your fucking ice.
There we go.
What you need is you need a lid for those jars with the straw in it, and then it'll make it all nice and quiet.
All right, guys, we're dropping viewers left and right. So you guys want to wrap this up, and we'll keep continuing going off air.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Yeah,
Sure.
we've been going on for a while here. We're approaching over 2 hours right now. So, thank you guys for checking us out. Two guys from Jersey. My name is Dust Mites, and then we have
Rolling Steel.
Rolling Steel, who's been quiet for a minute. What the fuck you doing? You eating some pizza over there?
No, but I'm thinking about it. It's funny you said that.
Yeah. Man. Shout out to the pizza guy coming 10 minutes before the show.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was going to come during the show, which would make
All
it
right. Who did you guys order from?
Oh God, Agent H. Is in the house.
Hey,
Oh, fuck, he heard that Hasbro ate earlier.
That's right.
Well, we're just about to go off air, so anything that you need to tell us, you can tell us off the air.
All good, all good. I just got home from Company Age.
Hey,
So shout out to everybody that popped in. Thank you guys very much.
yeah, man.
Everybody that's in the chat, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully we'll do more of these.
Yes, please.
I hope you guys enjoy the way we talk and what we're talking about and all that other bullshit. And that's about it for me. Steele, you got anything on the out?
Smack a racist, bust a bully, keep it peaceful otherwise.
Smack a racist, bust a bully.
Keep it
That's
peaceful
a motto.
otherwise.
and then walk away.
Yep. And then walk away. Nothing happened.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Don't forget, Realm Collectors, RealmCollectors.com. We have the Rock Box. Pre-orders are selling out quick. We are way past our half order mark. So get those sizes locked in. Last year we ran out of those sizes. So make sure you lock your size in. That's the whole point of this pre-order. We're not trying to get the money early so we can run away. We just want to make sure that your body has got the best shirt that you want, and it feels good, and it feels tight. If you're one of these tight dudes with the skinny jeans, crazy
Hey now.
sneakers, and
Hey now.
Get your fucking sizes in before there's no more left. All right, motherfuckers.
I already pre-ordered a small.
Nice.
Buy the shirt.
That'll work. That'll work. Enter the Realm Monday night. Heresy Hangout Tuesday nights. Figure banging every other Monday. Plastic Fanatics every Saturday. Not this one because we took that time slot and nailed it. So shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's been watching us. Shout out to Rolling Steel. Shout out to Wookie. Shout out to Oreo. Shout out to the beer. Shout out to the pizza guy. And we are out.
Peace.
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 Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Fuck you.